right, let's I just Control-Alt deleted the live. That's what happened. We did a little. Because I could not stand that conversation for another second. On another second. We gotta tap the screen, share the live, so we can get some better ops. I can read from that part. There we go. There we go. We got some ops. Put a request in. I want to talk to the people that think the USA does like women.
Yow.
What's up?
You're about to do a puzzle?
I've been doing a puzzle.
Oh, that's epic.
2,000 pieces.
2,000? Damn. That's wild. How's it going?
Good. How's it going for you?
It's going pretty good.
What's new? How's your New Year's
Just
resolution going?
doing good. I did rawr rawr rawr. I been uploading and recording shit that I told myself I would do with rawr, which is good. And I hate editing videos more than anything.
Yeah, I feel that.
And I realize I say and way too much. Like
I know.
an insane amount. And it drives me up a wall. So I'm gonna have to fix that this year. And I didn't know it. It was just a unconscious thing, I guess. Satan, that is a good outlook to have. You agree that I say and too much, Parkers? You're not supposed to agree. You're supposed to say no, frenemies. You're perfect. It's from stutter. It's a form of stuttering. I did have a stutter when I was younger, so that could be it. What's the picture that you're making? Oh my god, that is a lot.
My favorite
It's gonna be
kind. It needs
really
to. It
hard.
needs to be. It needs to be a very hard puzzle for me to like not sit and do it all in one night and stay up all night doing it.
Mm,
I need like.
I see now. The rice. You've been doing a bookshelf puzzle? That's kind of epic. I found speed puzzling. I was like, wow, that's so fun. So I did a couple puzzles and I'm like, you know what? I'm not cut out for this.
Bee puzzling. What is that?
It's like speed running a video game, but for puzzles.
That's
It's the
cool.
like coolest thing I ever seen in my life.
Is that like in-person puzzles or it's like online?
Like they have events and then there's like
Oh,
competitions and I looked and there's like local competition. Like holy shit, that'd be so fun to do if I like had people to do puzzles with.
I feel like my city probably doesn't have the cool stuff like that.
I think they're pretty much like in Miami. I'm sure they do. Like, there's this lady Karen Puzzles. I don't like her voice, and that's really mean to say, but like her videos were so engaging and so fun to watch about like the world championships, which I didn't know was a thing until like a month ago. And
There's like championships for puzzles.
yes, there's a nationals, there's state regionals. The worlds
Oh,
were just held in like some country in Europe, and there was over 1,000 people that did it. And there's team events, there's single events, and people are doing puzzles in like 20 minutes, like 500-piece puzzles in 20. It's the
well, I
craziest
could
shit.
do a 5 minute piece puzzle and like real fast. That's why I can't do them because I can knock them out like so quickly.
Yeah, it's wild. Maybe you should speed puzzle then. Maybe that's
Maybe.
if TikTok goes, you just become a speed puzzler and
Definitely an option.
the rice. Do you think the USA likes women?
No, I lost my voice. Sorry, but no.
Okay. Anyways,
Mm, It's been some slim pickings, honestly.
I know I come in like come with Tia. We had the same idea.
Hmm.
What's your goal today? Are those otters?
I really don't appreciate, I don't know how many times I have to tell y'all that putting those like words in the chat, it only hurts me in my life. Like it doesn't do anything for anybody. Like you're
It just
just
brings
attracting more mods to come here. They think
yeah.
something's going on. Like we have this conversation every day.
Guys, let's have a little gingerbread party. Somebody send a ginger. This seemed like a cute little gift. I've never seen one. TikTok Shop is pretty great. I do have to say. I would never buy anything off of there because I don't want the Chinese government to have all my information, but it's great. How's everybody's day going? I know. So just Apple and the US government has all of my information.
Are you going to share your YouTube channel with us?
No,
Why not?
literally never. Because for one, I'm not a shiller. Hello. And for two, y'all will never find that shit. And you know what? I did the biggest mistake that I possibly could. I created the channel the day that I uploaded on it, and YouTube's like, oh, that's probably a bot, so it just doesn't push it out to anybody. So literally nobody's ever gonna find it until I just continue to post shit and a video pops off. So I'm gonna have fun. Do I need a tinfoil hat? You don't think the government is spying on us? Like, really, Kristen? Like, let's be so for real right now. I work at a tech company, dude. If, like, you knew the shit that we do, okay? And it's not even tinfoil. It's just, like, so fucking real. Who cares? Like, people in Syria cares. You know, we had the luxury of saying, I have nothing to hide. I don't have anything to hide from the government. Because we don't have a government that is tyrannical and can just do shit to us. But you see in like Syria, where there's a terrible person in charge for 50 years, the internet can play a major role and help organize. But we just sit in our little luxury and say we don't care and it's fine. I have nothing to hide. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Guys, if you disagree with the topic that USA does not like women, let's go ahead Yeah, exactly, Mike. Then request. We need some attention. Storm, why don't you come up here and tell us how that is? Storm. Don't you just yeah. I mean, not if you like how they like shoehorn, not like shoehorn, that's not the right word, but like narrow the question down. Like, sure, I don't disagree, but in general, I disagree. What about NP men? I don't know what that is. It's insufferable. I'm sorry, I can't take him. I love that, Jay. I love that for you. Storm, come up here and tell us your opinion. Evan, you look like you're 13 and 45 at the same time. I don't know how that's even possible. I don't like talking in general. Then I mean, you've been talking up a storm, so show us your face. If anybody else but you asked, Kristen, I might have thought about it, but I'm not even going to think about it. It's my fault that I spoke up about it, but that's just my ideas. Can I have my opinion? I mean, you can tell us your opinion. Yeah, you spoke one time and it was too many. Define feminism. 27? Evan, brother, I'm sorry. You, that mustache, I'm sorry, that has got to go. Brother. You're close to hurting your feelings? Seems like it, Kristen. Vani,
What's up?
do you disagree with the background?
Yeah.
Big W, tell us why.
You said, did I just read the background, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I want you to give me a few examples as to why you believe that.
So, can you just tell me why? Like, that's boring.
Okay. First off, let's go with economic discrimination. Because feminists like to cite the gender pay gap myth repeatedly, which has been debunked several times. What they never tell us is that there are several cases in the US where young women out-earn young men.
Wait, who debunked it?
And based on the Korn Ferry Gender Pay Index, it analyzed more than 12.3 million employees in 14,000 companies in 53 countries. And the
Do you
study
love
showed that
women
men are
so much that you
discriminated
just don't
against
listen to
women,
them?
Why are you
and
steamrolling?
women are
Who debunked
favored
it?
in the fast-growing markets where they
Why are you
3.1
steamrolling?
gap
Who
favoring
debunked it?
women.
Why are you steamrolling? Who debunked it?
I just said it, the Korn Ferry Gender Pay Index.
The Corn Fairy?
Corn fairies.
Ferry and KORN.
Like the band?
No.
Corn the band.
See, this is why things like this can't be taken seriously.
Hold on, I'm
What
looking
is
up
the
your stuff.
Corn
Okay, what's
Fairy?
the name of the article?
The name of the article is Young Women Earn at Least as Much as Young Men in 22 U.S. Metros. That's the title. And it's on pewresearch.org.
I thought you said Corn Fairy.
Yes, it's... The study is by that group.
Can you read me the very first line in this article? The very first one.
The very first line.
It starts with women in the United States. Crazy sigh, bro.
Are you sure you're on the same?
Yeah. This is Pew Research Center. Young women in U.S. are out earning men in several U.S. cities.
You're not on the right. You're not on the right one.
Oh, you said Pew Research Center. So are you on ChatGPT?
No.
Okay, so what's the title then? Because I typed in exactly what you said and I'm not getting it.
I said
Yeah.
young
Okay.
women earn at least as much as young men in 22 U.S. metros. But I have more topics to bring up.
Okay, that's awesome. We can talk about those like after. And then it's on what website? Yeah, I know, bro. It's so hard. PewResearch.org. Okay. Are you sure you're not getting this on ChatGPT?
I'm sure.
Anyone else in the chat able to find it?
I just saw that Corn Ferry is a consultant agency, so I don't know. That's all I think. I didn't really look at the article.
Yeah, Chair, he said the Richard Fry one, isn't it? I'm pretty sure you're on ChatGPT because nobody else can find it.
I'm not. I can promise you I'm not.
Okay,
I'm reading the article as we speak.
Yeah, Chair, I did ask if it's Richard Fry. He said no. It's not that one.
Okay, do you know the difference between a website and an article?
I do, and I've typed in exactly what you told me, and I'm not seeing it.
Okay, you know what? Let's just jump to the next topic.
No. You're gonna prove your claim just because you found a ChatGPT article that doesn't actually exist.
Okay, so now you're allegedly claiming.
Yeah. Okay. Give me the URL. Let's start. Okay. So https:// what is it?
www.eewresearch.org /shorts -reads.
Did you say, wait, did you say PEW?
Yes.
Okay, PEW/.org/
PEWresearch.org /shorts -reads /2022 /03/28 /young -woman -r -out -earning -young -men. Okay, you get the points. It's not ChatGPT.
Yeah, I got the exact same one that I literally just asked you. Young women are out earning young men in several U.S. cities by Richard Fry. That's the exact one that I just asked you if this is it.
So then you can see it's not ChatGPT.
Well,
no.
You said this wasn't it, but this is it. This is the exact article.
I was looking at the wrong page.
Okay, that's awesome. So can you read the first line to me that starts with women in the United States? Let's just head right back to where we were.
Okay, you're seriously taking
read it out
the
loud.
entire...
Read it out loud. Read it out loud.
You're taking the entire argument.
Read it out loud. Read it out loud.
And just taking the first line.
Read it out loud.
I would like to hear it read out loud because I don't have a computer in front of me, so that would be great.
Read it out loud.
Say it. Say
out
it.
loud for the class,
say
please.
it.
Yeah, no. I'm not doing that. You can read it on your own time. I'm moving on to the next.
Okay, I'll read it for the class then, since you're too embarrassed. All right. So this is the article he gave me to debunk the wage gap, everybody. Just keep this in mind as I say this. Women in the United States continue to earn less than men on average across among full-time year-round workers in 2019. Women's median average earnings were 82% those of men. This is the source that he gave to debunk the wage gap. I'll read the next part. It says the gender wage gap is narrower among young workers nationally, and the gap varies across geographical areas. No shit. The next line says, in fact, in 22 of 250 U.S. metropolitan areas, women under the age of 30 earn the same amount or just as much as their male counterparts, according to a new Pew Research Center analysis of Census Bureau data. So this is 22 out of 250 metropolitan areas where women earn about the same amount or more. So that's
Can I just point something out? That's one of the
that's
sources I was
not,
using.
that's not discrediting the wage gap if women make equal to or more in only 22 of 250 metropolitan areas. What is 200 out of 250 as a percent?
But the last time it was one of the sources I was using.
What is
debunked.
22? What is 22 out of 250 as a
You're
percent?
ignoring my arguments.
I'm not,
said
because
it's
you
one of
think
the-
that it's hilarious that you think this debunks the gender wage gap when this literally says there's only women under 30 in 22 out of 250 metropolitan areas. 22.
You're ignoring the parts where I said it's got debunked. That specific source got debunked.
Why did you? I asked you for a source that debunked.
So why would you bring up that source as your source debunking it? Are you like, I don't understand. Why couldn't we
Because
just
I
fast
knew
forward?
that you take it out of context.
Bro,
No,
you're
I
lying.
asked you.
No,
the
you definitely
context,
took it out of
bro.
context.
Please be
You're
serious.
fucking lying.
The context that I asked you was who debunked it, and I asked you for an article that debunks it. You gave me an article that proves that the fucking gender wage gap is real. Please be fucking serious.
Sorry,
Please.
moving on or not?
No, I'd like you to give me an article debunking the gender wage gap.
Or take the L.
Okay.
Next
I
article,
will
please.
give you a source.
Okay. What is the title? I know, it's really hard to be asked for citations for your claims. You poor thing. Please sigh louder next time.
Such a drama king. I love that.
Like, okay, bro, I'm glad you can breathe. Give me a source that debunks it.
No, I'm moving on.
No, you're not. No, you're not moving on, bro. You can concede and say, I'm wrong, the gender wage gap is real, and then we can move on.
Oh, it's real. Except it doesn't benefit men as
No,
much
you
as
said it
women.
was debunked.
Wage gap
If
benefits
you said
women?
it's debunked, that implies it's not real, Brody.
Did you just say the
I
wage gap
said
benefits
it
women?
debunked the side where it said women get paid less than men. When in reality, it's the fact that, okay, so first off, many colleges and universities favor
No,
women
guys.
students
The gender
over
wage gap.
male
Okay,
students
wait,
because
that's
they
not
see it as
not the gender wage
representation.
gap. Colleges admitting more women than men is not the gender wage gap. I need an article that
I get
debunks
to
the
my
gender wage
points.
gap as you claimed. No, you're not going to pivot, bro. I'm not going to let you pivot unless you agree with me. The gender wage gap is very much real and it disadvantages women.
Yes, there's many disadvantages from the gender wage.
No. That the gender wage gap is real and it
You're kind of
disadvantages women,
ignoring
and
my
that you were
points.
lying when you said that
You're
it was
kind
debunked.
of ignoring my points.
Okay, so can you just say really quick for me, Vanny, was lying when I said the gender wage gap was debunked?
And you missaid my name.
You didn't.
Anyways,
I don't care. You didn't debunk anything.
Of course you don't care. Women don't care. And
Okay,
and
try
you'll blame
harder,
men
bro.
for it.
Give me a source that debunks the gender wage gap, or admit that you were lying when you said that it was debunked.
That incel behavior that I heard?
Oh, for sure. Admit that you were lying, or give me a source.
Okay, I'll give you a source.
Okay.
So on this Guardian page,
What
it
is the
said
title?
Google accused of
Wait, what is the
extreme-
title? Sorry, what is the title?
The title is Google accused of extreme gender pay discrimination by U.S. Labor
Wait,
Department.
is Google one corporation out of hundreds, thousands in the U.S.?
Okay, here's a counterpoint. How many people use Google?
Wait, but Google, not having a gender wage gap doesn't mean that the entire country doesn't.
You're ignoring my points again.
No, this is not a good point. I'm not ignoring it. I'm debunking it. I'm dragging it through the fucking mud, bro. Google paying women more than men doesn't mean that the entire country pays women more than men. I'm not talking about the gender wage gap in, bro. When I say the gender wage gap exists, I am not saying the gender wage gap exists in fucking Google. I am saying the gender wage gap exists across the entire country. So you bringing me one corporation that pays women more than men is not debunking anything. Fuck, this is embarrassing, bro.
It's so embarrassing.
King, I'm just saying, you're getting cooked right now.
Other corporation
Secondhand embarrassment is like...
when in reality it favors smart people.
Look at my cats.
What are some cute cats?
They're cuddling. But Esper's a little bit too big for the bed.
Vani,
Yeah.
you should take a second and regroup.
To another
No,
Move on
another
again.
topic.
We're moving on again? You just moved on.
We didn't.
Concede, bro. Concede.
Yeah, we're not allowed to move on. I need a
You
concession.
claimed it's been debunked. You never said it's been debunked in Google. You just said it's been debunked.
You can search it on your own time.
No, you made the claim.
You said you were going to provide a source.
You made the claim. Why would I search your claim for you? I've done plenty of research into the gender wage gap. Everything I see says it's real. So you claimed it's been debunked. Who debunked it? Who? Name them.
Jordan Peterson.
Anna is so into her puzzle right now. It's iconic.
I'm an 85-year-old woman.
Okay, on phys.org. Okay.
Title.
New research debunks the gender pay gap myth that women don't ask.
Research. That women don't ask. What this article is debunking is that women don't ask for raises. You're leaving out the last 3 fucking words of your article.
No, that's the.
So
It's
bad.
not saying that it's debunking the gender
This
wage
is
gap.
so bad.
It's saying it's debunking the myth
That's
of the gender
literally
wage
the
gap that
wage
women don't
gap.
ask for
Women
raises.
not asking.
Oh my fucking
for
God, bro,
wages
you're dumb.
because-
You need to regroup,
Is that an insult?
Yes, it was an insult.
Of course it was.
Yeah, it was. This is from the University of California, Berkeley. New research shatters outdated pay gap myths that women don't negotiate. Is that it? Or, phys.org, sorry. Okay. Amazing. I can guarantee you this article is going to say the gender wage gap is real. Yep. So for nearly 2 decades, the negotiation skills of working women have been frequently blamed for the gender wage gap. New research by Vanderbilt professor Jessica A. Kennedy finds the gender difference and tendency to negotiate has now reversed, and the widespread narrative that women don't ask is outdated. While other measures are necessary to completely close the gender pay gap, the study also discusses how women who believe and adhere to the notion that women don't ask hinder progress. So this is saying the gender wage gap is very much real, and a lot of people try and say the gender wage gap isn't real because women don't ask for raises, and this is citing a study that actually says women do ask for raises. So next article, please.
Vani, I think you're like blue pilling yourself right here. Like you're giving sources proving them right. Like regroup. I'm telling you, I'm trying to help you, brother.
Or should I talk from a personal experience?
No.
And I know you wouldn't listen to that.
No, women
That's
just
not a
don't
source.
like men. You know that? And
Because let's restart. On a federal sense, there is a gap, but on a social sense, it's reversed.
what social? What social? What do you mean?
Society,
Yeah.
like not
How so?
not like
Explain your thought.
there's no higher ups
Wage gap, bro. The gender wage gap is literally like
in a sense like that.
tangible. It is a tangible gap in women's earnings versus men's earnings. That is not a fucking cultural thing. It can never be a cultural thing.
That said,
It is only an economic. Yeah, you're moving on, but you're not conceding. So I need you to concede the gender wage gap is real. I was lying when I said that it was debunked. Even my cat is yelling.
So, anyways,
No.
No, I can't believe that you lied, bro. Also, everyone's cat. This is from me to your cat.
speaking from personal experiences,
I don't care.
I've seen
Your personal experience
instances where
doesn't discredit or prove the gender wage gap. You said the gender wage gap has been debunked. I need you to either show me that it has, or admit that you were lying when you said that.
you know what I realized? You only read the first paragraph of
God, bro. Oh my God. You didn't even fucking read. Your source said that the gender wage gap is real. I asked you for something that debunks it.
2 times you did it. You did it 2 times.
I'm gonna throw the fuck up.
who cares? Obviously
Yeah,
not
obviously
you,
you.
because you just claim that the source is biased or whatever.
You
No, I never claimed that a source was biased ever. I literally just repeatedly said your source proves the gender wage gap is real. I never said shit about bias.
You proved yourself wrong, brother, twice. And then you just said a second ago, yeah, there is a federal wage gap, but there's a social gap. You literally just admit to it again.
Not a social gap. I didn't say social gap.
Yes, you did.
I said it's a different kind of discrimination on a social level.
No,
You said social gap.
the gender wage gap can't exist socially. It's it's
You're
literally
ignoring
a
what I just
tangible
said.
difference in
Why are you
wages.
trying
That's not
to relate
wages.
that to?
Wages are not social, bro. Wages are tangible, like aspects of how much money you take home at the end of the year.
I'm
Like,
very
please
interested in what a
fucking
social gap is, Vani. Does that mean like
take home
women
at
talk more
business
than men?
I didn't say social gap. I said it's a different
God.
kind of
This is what it's like to be gaslit.
You literally said those exact words. You said there's a social gap. Gap.
What is a social wage?
Are you guys done?
What is the social disparity that you're talking of?
Bro, we can move on to whatever point you want to make up as soon as you say, when I said the gender wage gap was debunked, I was lying.
I already did it once. Just do it again.
Yep. Also, tip jar in my bio. I need reparations. Okay.
Yeah, no,
So
I know more.
can you say I was
more than
lying? I was lying. I'm low information. Can you say that, please? And then we can move on.
Because it sounds like from your perspective, you think that women can't earn more than men.
Nope.
That's
I've literally never made an argument. On this live, I have not made an argument. I have simply been asking for your
Bro, you don't have to make an argument. You can.
I'm asking for your proof. Stop trying to pivot onto me, bro. You have a source to prove, or you have a concession to do.
This is great.
Can I get another really loud sigh, please? Just one more.
Okay, you sound insufferable.
I know, bro. It's really hard when you can't prove your own claim and like you get frustrated. I know. It's embarrassing. It's happened to me before. And then I decided I'm never going to another live stream, not knowing what the fuck I'm talking about ever again, because that was embarrassing. So, it's fine. Like you can say, y'all, I was wrong. Like I heard this on a Red Pill podcast. I don't have a source. I lied. And then we can move on.
Okay, fine. Let's move on.
Nope.
You forgot the first part. She said
Yeah.
you had to acknowledge it, and then we can move on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm acknowledging it.
You
You're
acknowledge
saying
what?
you're acknowledging that what? Yeah. That you
I'm
lied.
not gonna say it.
Oh, why? You lied.
Men are the
bro.
weakest
Like,
link,
you
for
lied.
real.
Just say I lied. I didn't know what I was talking about. Like I'm low
Say, I
information.
misunderstood. Maybe you just didn't lie. Maybe you misunderstood.
Okay, how about I put it like this?
Okay.
The gender wage gap is real, except there's many aspects of it which
Because the fucking wage gap can't exist socially. It is only
because the way you're
economic, brother.
perceiving it sounds like you just think that men are always higher than women.
No, I
And
have never made a claim. I've never made an argument.
Okay, so
So I don't know where you're pulling that from. Your ass? Like
if I said it sounds like
Okay, well I haven't made an argument, so I don't know what you're basing that off of. I would just like you to say, I lied. It hasn't been debunked.
This is so funny. Vonnie, acknowledge and we can move to your social gap. I want to hear what this is so bad. Please acknowledge it. Please, pretty please.
I just acknowledged it.
Acknowledge.
No,
What do you
acknowledge that you lied, bro. You lied when you said that it was debunked.
Cameron,
Who
maybe
debunked it? Where?
you proved your point wrong
Corn
twice.
Fairy? Like who the fuck? We've never gone to Corn Fairy. Is that another source you want to give?
Fairy.
Hey, where can I find my social credit score? I want to know.
True. In China, I think.
brother, you better concede quickly. Now you have two on one for you. Like you're gonna get cooked. Just acknowledge and move on.
I just did.
No,
did you
you
acknowledge?
haven't, bro. You need to say, I lied when I said that it was debunked. Like, just concede. It's
I
not
lied
so
when I
hard.
said it's debunked. All right, can we move on?
You're so brave. Okay. Next claim?
Now I'm talking from personal experiences.
Oh, I hate to tell you this, but none of us give a shit.
Of course you don't.
Well, yeah, like your
Because you
personal
believe everything on the internet,
experiences.
don't you?
Well, I can't verify your personal experiences, so they mean nothing.
Right.
They mean nothing to me. Nothing.
I know it doesn't.
Okay.
I want to hear it. Please comment. Can I hear it?
Yeah. Tell us your personal life story. I'd love your resume, bro. Please.
No, I'm not providing that.
Okay.
Wait, but to be fair, there is currently a shortage in diaries, in case y'all didn't know. So, very fair enough that he wants to share it here on this live stream.
In front of
Is there
360.
really?
Yeah, there's a shortage, massive.
That's wild.
It's rough out here for the men. That's why
Bonnie,
we've been struggling.
what is this social gap that you were speaking of?
It's a
I
social
didn't mention
credit
a social
score.
gap.
The social disparity, then. What is this? What is this social disparity that we were talking about?
Okay. Imagine walking down the street and you see a
This can't be
woman,
real.
no, a man hitting a woman.
This can't be fucking
Are you
real.
going to intervene?
What if I say no? I'll say no. I'm not
What
going to.
answer would you go with in a real scenario?
People are less likely
No,
to
what answer
intervene.
would
Well,
most
yeah,
people go with
men
in a
are
real
less
scenario?
likely. Men are less likely to intervene when violence occurs towards women.
Based
Women
on what?
usually. Oh, there's data. I can cite you the source if you want.
I'd probably just call the cops and be like, hey, there's this psychopath. He needs to be stopped.
Because you know there's videos online that prove that more people are
They're
more
less.
likely to intervene when a man hits a woman,
Chair,
No.
super quick,
right?
chair, check Discord.
Okay.
So then, is your point that if a woman hits a man, then women won't intervene with that?
No, less people in general will intervene. In fact, they'll make fun of a man
Okay.
for being hit by a
All
woman.
right, source. Oh, bro, I know.
You know that what I was saying is a real.
No, I live in a hole in the ground. I haven't seen this, so I'd like you to prove. Bro, sigh louder, please.
This
Please.
is so funny.
Because you know from multiple perspectives that would happen.
Say it does, then what? What does that prove or disprove?
It proves that society sees men as like punch.
Oh,
He's
dubbed.
one of a kind. Where'd he go?
I thought some. Oh, he's back. All right. It proves that
No,
men
men see.
people see
It
men
proves that
as.
men see. It proves that people see men as punching bags because
All right.
most
And
people see
what's the
men
source
as
that this is
disposable.
happening?
Why do you think that?
Wait, what's the source that this is happening?
Speaking from personal experience.
Well, yeah. If this is like so widespread across the entire country, there should easily be sources testing to it. So go ahead.
We're gonna take a shot every time. We're gonna take a shot every single time he says
Okay, how
personal
about you
experiences.
scroll
Oh,
to
Yeah.
here.
X
Hold on.
chromosomes
Wait.
on
Wait,
Reddit and you
really
find out
quick.
yourself?
So this
Did he just say Reddit?
sorry.
Yeah, scroll on two X chromosomes on Reddit.
Quiet. Not the red intel sub, bro. Sarah's
So
talking.
here's a source for you that actually proves our point. This is a systematic review that shows that within the bystander intervention, and specifically SA, women are more likely to intervene than men are. So women are the ones that actually help others, not men. Men don't do shit.
Did you just say men don't do anything?
Men are less likely to intervene when violence occurs. Women help other women.
I think you just like.
And what area did this happen in? Did this study happen in?
Systematic review, bro. So that's like a review of various studies.
Yeah. Like you can read the article if you would like me to look into every single area that they have analyzed. I can do that, but you would have to pay me for that. I just provided like the source for you, unlike you.
Good for you.
That's crazy that
Again,
she
I'm
can do that
speaking
and
from
prove her
personal
point,
experiences.
and you can't. You failed 2 times to do exactly what she just did. So go on.
And she's taking care of a baby and probably making dinner at the same time.
That's wild. To be fair, he's reading Reddit right now. Okay,
I'm
like
not.
give him a break.
I'm using it as an example.
That's
People
wild.
go on that sub when they're like feeling incelish and want to
Guys,
complain. Like people aren't going into that sub to be like, "Oh, a woman saved me today." So I hate to say it, but I don't think that's a very good source. So
Right. So,
it's time that you
See, I
concede
knew you
now.
would say that. I
well,
knew
I
you'd
have a
say that's not a
question.
very good source.
Reddit isn't a good source. I'm so unfair. I know.
Wait, I do have a
And
question
I
for
mention it
Belle.
because it's more
I have
personal
a Belle.
experiences than not.
Belle, I have a question for Belle. Belle, why is it that they always say men suffer in silence, and I have to keep hearing about it? Like, why is that?
I have a counter question actually.
Hmm.
Um, could I hypothetically go onto r/2x chromosomes right now and write a story that is entirely fake?
Could you do the same thing on an article?
Not a journal, not a peer-reviewed journal article. Most definitely not. But I was talking to Chair. I wasn't talking
Yes,
to
you
you.
can.
I wasn't
Yeah.
talking to you. I was talking to
Yeah,
Chair.
so the likelihood of you being able to lie online because there's no barriers in place for you to be held accountable for are obviously very small. Unlike in a study that has controlled environments and is peer reviewed and has certain methodologies that you would have to adhere to, right?
But how many of those are peer reviewed? Because
The one that she
they're
gave was
not.
peer-reviewed. Can you tell me what the peer review process is?
for Reddit,
No.
if he,
No, I want
Okay, you know
actually
what?
actually let's have somebody with a PhD tell you how this works really quick.
Beautiful.
You know what? You guys keep circle jerking yourself. I don't really
Hey,
care.
Bonnie,
If you want to believe what you want to
yo,
believe, go for it.
hello, Bonnie. I'm doing this to allow some. Hey, everybody. I'm sorry, I didn't say hello. Um, the way it works, because I'm a managing editor of the Journal for Sociology. I'm sorry, for the study of sociology of race and ethnicity, and that's part of SAGE. We are very strict about who can submit an article, who can review those articles, who can edit those articles. And then when they finally go to Sage, Sage can then still reject it because they want to concern themselves or want to be concerned with their
Well, you
academic
kind of sound
and
like
research.
you're just.
Yo, I'm
You all
talking.
sound like you're
I
circle
don't know
jerking
if you
each other.
understand this, but I'm speaking right now, please. Please. It
With
is a very it is a very strict process. No one knows because you have these double blinded peer reviews. The people who are reviewing the information for accuracy and for its relevance. Oh, he dropped. Oh,
Oh.
and for its relevance, they don't know whose article they're reading.
Mm-hmm.
And those people who submit their articles never know who's reviewing. They can't even suggest somebody to review it because that would be a conflict of interest. So they can't say, "Hi, I'm Joe Smith. I know you guys have a backlog with publishing and da 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 da. Here's some people I would suggest to review this." We will not give them their reviewers. We will not assign those people because we want to have integrity with the research and what is being presented. We don't want to risk our careers, our degrees, our reputations on just allowing stuff to go by. Now you have academic article, excuse me, academic journals, which are not like some of the other journals that are out there, which are pay for play. So there are journals that will publish your stuff if you pay them to, but they have the worst, absolute worst reputations because they're not doing this for the purpose of academic pursuit, building the field, anything like that. It's simply, hey, I wrote a paper, I want you to publish it. And what they do is they use that to help build their CV. It is nothing that is helping the field. is no information that is going to benefit anybody. But with the actual academic journals, we are very strict about what is put in as far as what's being submitted. And we will tell people in the rejection phase, I sent a lot of people rejections saying, like, this is not appropriate for our journal at all.
I have a quick
Because,
question.
yes.
Would you say that like the reliability is very different on like a peer-reviewed journal article from a reputable institution than it is on r/2x chromosomes?
I put it this way. Truck stop bathroom graffiti is more reliable than what you'll find in a Reddit thread. 100 times more reliable. And it's because, like, the big dig on Wikipedia a while ago was, oh man, anybody can go on there and edit stuff, right? So that became the joke of, you don't use stuff from Wikipedia because anybody can put whatever they want on that page and claim it to be true. Now, Wikipedia has gotten a whole lot better in the last few years of making sure that things are cited, the information is valid, things like that. To where that reputation is basically gone, to where now we're saying things like 4chan and Reddit or Twitter or all these other things, or ChatGPT. ChatGPT is going to kick so many people's asses this semester because the bots are now feeding the bots. So when people go and use things like any of the AI searches for that matter, the validity of those searches is already shot because they're giving people current articles that have been published that were written by somebody written by somebody who died 60 years ago, and then finding that that person never wrote that article. It was just that ChatGPT and all these different things just pulled all this stuff out and said, John Smith wrote an article about indigenous gender roles in the 1860s. But then somebody would say, oh, John Smith wrote an article talking about Native American sexuality on the sovereign nation. And that thing was never written. that study was never conducted. Whereas when we do this stuff, the studies are conducted, they're reviewed, they're doubly reviewed and peer reviewed to ensure that the information there is accurate, because we print one thing that looks bad, retractions don't happen. But if we print one thing that looks bad, that makes people second question whether or not they want to submit to our journal, and then second guess whether or not they want to subscribe to the journal. And then third, really question anything that had ever been previously published as, well, maybe this was bullshit too. Like, you can bring down an entire field just by being just by allowing some leaks to emerge.
Yeah.
Hopefully that answered the question. I'm sorry.
You did. Thank you so much.
I'm just going to say, I think that
I'm gonna drop back down, but if you need me, I'm here.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Love you.
Love you.
Thank
Oh,
you.
I'm sorry. Wait. I did have one thing before I jumped off. One thing. Kiara, my
Yes.
dear. Okay. What has changed from before to now? Like, I mean, as far as like, not just your life and things like that, but like kind of your perspectives on things.
Oh, with a baby?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say much actually. I think it's like funny to me that people told me, "Oh, your perspectives are gonna change on parenting or on certain social positions." I think I'm more radical for sure.
Okay.
I think
I
a
just
lot
want.
more people.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say it did the same thing to me. I was like, if my child eats, everybody eats. If
Correct.
that type of thing. Because some people, not that you would have done this, because some people make it insular. It's like, oh my God, my life has changed so much, and they don't see like the responsibility, that continuance of like trying to make sure that other people are treated well as well, where they just worry about, that shit that's going on. So I didn't want to feel weird.
No,
Like
no,
when
no, 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 that's for sure. No, I actually appreciate this question because I do have more insight in certain things that I obviously didn't know about. I think a lot of people romanticize certain aspects of parenting and then they fear you about things that aren't actually as bad. Like they let out a couple things, so I was like, oh, okay, it's interesting to see, to be a parent. But I'm really like you, like everybody eats. I want to be. I think I'm in my max commie like scale that I've ever been. The
Wait, you
idea
need
of
to change your
child
name to Max
abuse.
Commie Mommy.
Yes, Max Kami Mommy. The idea of child abuse is even more disgusting to me now, obviously, gotta say. The idea that somebody would like not want to have a child fed is more disgusting to me. Elon Musk pulling out 200 mil out of the cancer research fund for children makes me want to Luigi this man. So yeah, that's
FBI,
my
FBI.
perspective.
Ain't nobody scared of the FBI. Like three of us already have FBI file. I have one. I'm not worried about the FBI.
Oh shit, you gotta tell me about that.
Oh well,
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Anytime you get an SF-86, you're put through their system, and then after you get out, because the whole idea that former military they're going to be the most dangerous ones, you then become watched because of whatever your MOS was. I shouldn't say watched. You have a file based off of whatever your MOS is.
Oh, okay.
So it's fun. And then my trips in Mexico and Cuba don't help, or China. So they'll
Interesting.
be
Yeah,
knocking on
they
my
never
door.
help. They don't. Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna
Well,
jump back. Love all of y'all.
appreciate
Have a
you.
great night.
You too. All right. Aeonian Glow. Did I say that right?
Yes, perfectly. Yes, perfectly. I'm just kind of sad in a way that Bonnie just dropped because I definitely wanted to address like, I guess the semantics of the word personal experience. Isn't personal experience supposed to be what you've seen in your active life? Like, isn't that what it's supposed to be? Like stories from your life. I
His
mean,
life was Reddit.
Yeah,
Like
I'm pretty
he
sure it's
was
Reddit thread. I'm pretty sure personal experience refers to Reddit threads that you've read and YouTube videos that you've watched.
and that's the scary thing is it's like you're interpreting somebody else's potentially fictional work as your.
he has all of it going. It was
I
like
just feel I have to wonder. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
no. You're fine. It was like I think it was Comrade that said something, and he goes, "Yeah, I know women never care about men or me or something like that." I'm like, oh god. So yeah,
Yeah, and I feel like that's the scary thing. I feel like that's the language that's just out there, just kind of floating around, like socially, just person to person, daily basis, and that's the scary part of it to me, because I mean, if it's being said just amongst like cis men especially, like who's gonna correct them? Like if they're just amongst themselves, who's gonna disagree? Like where are the people that are speaking on our behalf? You know what I mean?
I think it just shows when he's like, well, like go on Reddit, and I've never even heard of XX Reddit. I'm sure it's an insult thing, but like. It was like clear where he was at in his life. He was clear. He's like lonely Reddit guy.
I know, yeah, I know, but the commonality of it all, right? Is it just me, or do I feel like it's like
No,
kind of
I think
common? It's very
no.
common language.
I think we agree for sure. But I do want to make sure that we can get some ops in, so I do appreciate.
Absolutely.
I absolutely love that take. I'll drop you down, but thanks
Okay,
for
that's
joining.
okay. Sure.
Let's speak about like if you want to talk about anecdotes and like what other people do. How about we talk about the 70,000 men that were in a group chat that were plotting how to grape women and children? Why don't we talk about that really quick?
That is a government-run website, so the government knows about it, and you don't. Hold on, whoa. Stop pretending. Telegram? Are you kidding me?
No, Telegram is like major scary, and I think I don't know. Don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure that I read in a news article that the guy who created Telegram is now under house arrest and under investigation. But I'm not
Oh
sure if this is
God.
correct. Somebody fact check me, please.
He's under.
Um,
He's either arrested or under investigation because he wouldn't sell Telegram initially. So then he fled to Russia or whatever he is Russian, one of the two, and Like Telegram is 100%
Thank you, Marina,
controlled
for
by
the
the
Cash
government.
App. Love you. Appreciate
It's
you.
a breeding ground for child pornography and abuse and all that stuff, and it's fucking disgusting that you as like the app owner, like for the sake of free speech, would not cooperate with like the authorities necessary. So that's very concerning. And this is like the hill that those people die on. And we had one. When was it, Alina? Was it 2 days ago? That one guy that said he wouldn't give up his right for free speech if it would mean to enslave people, potentially enslave people. So that's fucking nuts.
Everybody liked the live. There's no reason why we shouldn't be at 100K right now. It's crazy behavior. I have a strong feeling like whenever I watch men on live, y'all give them likes at a light speed. And
Just FYI, I can see who watches my lives, like what other creators they watch. So I know, and it's all men. It's all men.
Yapping. Get tapping, y'all. No excuses.
Ew.
Did we talk
Ew.
about Alina's link tree?
No, we haven't gotten a good mod announcement at all.
Well, Frenemies is on the panel, so that should be that should
All
have
right, I'll
been.
fulfill my contract. So, guys, we're on our way to 100K likes. Let's get there sooner rather than later because y'all have been chilling for a while. It looks like we're in a little holiday thing. I don't know what the black bar is. Let's get up to 2.5K points. Send your little 2025 glasses and your extravaganzas. Wow, that's cute. Send your little heart me's. I already sent my. It sent it to the incel guy. I'm like, what the fuck happened? Go to her link in the bio. Support the cats. She has like 30 cats now. She's one of those single cat ladies that JD Vance talks about. And support the panel. We love everybody. Follow Lena. Support the live. Let's help her out in her little holiday gift goal. And make sure you subscribe. Contract obligated.
Hey, did I hear Etsy store? Did I hear Amazon wishlist at all?
I didn't know she
Marina.
had an Etsy store.
Are you shitting me?
Well, I think I did see her making mats.
Mhm.
Go
And
to
it's like
her
this part two of being gaslit on this live. You're as bad
You
as
just
the other.
haven't listened, clearly. Men don't listen.
Men don't listen is a crazy statement.
No, but like, I mean, I
We've
hear it.
talked about it.
At least once
I
live.
okay, yeah, I'm not in every live.
Yeah, so
Almost every live.
you're just conveniently not in the lives that we talk about it, and you're conveniently in all the lives that we don't talk about it. That's what you're saying.
Guys, support your local Etsy shop, Alina here. Women-owned businesses, Latina-owned businesses. Support closing the wage gap by going to her Etsy store and buying her Etsy stuff, guys. Make sure you buy all the Etsys.
Wait, can I show everybody how I got scammed, Alina?
Yes.
Okay.
It wasn't from me, y'all. Don't
It's
worry.
actually funny because Alina, like I ordered from Alina, and I absolutely like you can tell this is like a small store, and I kind of fell in love with Etsy. I was like, damn, that's so cute. And I've got a bunch of like jewelry from my husband for our daughter's birth, like as my push present. And then I was like, oh my god, they have clothes on there too, and some cute sweaters. Let me get some. And the way my jaw hit the fucking floor. Okay, I gotta get the big screen really quick. Let me make sure that I have those pictures still. Yes, I do. Okay. All right. Okay. Tragedy. 50 fucking dollars. So this is the bio, everything about it said, I'm a small store. I'm a small little creator. And I mean, obviously I know this is not gonna be a handmade one because I'm not gonna expect it for $50, but I figured that they may have had like a print or something that they sold, and I mean it was really cute. It was like damn, like you see the red and like oh very cute. Very cute for Christmas. Okay, so you keep this in mind.
And the colors?
No. Look at the neckline.
I my jaw
Did
fell
you
on the
return it
floor.
though?
Yes, I did
Okay,
get
good.
the refund immediately because, and then I also called that store out. I'm like, you bitch are a fucking drop shipper because I found this on AliExpress. So they upcharged $45. And I told them, I'm like, yeah, you are a fucking drop shipper, you're unethical as fuck. And then the store owner, they were like, oh no, they're just using my picture. I'm like, yeah, sure. But this is absolutely tragic. Like that shit sent
Did
me
you
into a
try it on at all?
yes, I did. I was
Do
like,
you have a picture of you
even
wearing it?
no, the ratio to like how it fit, because
My
I
head
like
couldn't
a
fit in there if I tried.
I know. I mean, it's the fit is so off. It was like almost cropped, and you see how this is like more of a longer,
Yeah.
and how you can even tuck it in. Tragic. Like that was mental. And this is the last time I will ever buy something from Etsy, other than from Alina. However, no, actually, I have to take it back.
Oh my
This
gosh.
sweater, I know, I have a
I'm
little
not even looking
bear.
at you. I'm looking at baby. The little
I
baby bear.
know.
Oh my gosh.
This this sweater I got on Etsy as well, and you can just tell this one was like has made in Italy. It was $70, so I figured that this might be actually like not that wasn't a complete scam, and I really like it. It's giving Mama Bear and Baby Bear vibes.
Do you have
Immaculate.
any pictures of the front of baby bear that you could send me privately?
Yes, I'll send you right now.
Ooh, squeeze it. So cute.
You're gonna have Alina child appear on stream.
You want me to have a baby here on stream?
That
Anina, check messages. I just sent you one. Anina has enough children.
instead of asking for cats, we'll ask for children.
No, Anina and I talked about this. There will be no mention of a child. There will just be one all of a sudden. It
That is
just
so cute.
I know. Very cute.
But yeah, after seeing what Kiara went through, I would like I would just be like, and then one day there'll be a baby. I just won't tell anybody. There'll be a baby because it was stressful for me.
Why did we just
Like,
stop at 101,000? Like you guys were like, "Oh, this is good enough for her," and you just stopped tapping. Why?
because I would have like if I went through what Kiara went through, I would have rage quit the internet, like straight up. Being asked 37,000 times, the baby's here yet, or if I had the baby yet, or like, how's the baby? What's going on with the baby? Can we see the baby? How's the like, bro? I can't. Can't.
I'll detect it and I'll announce it to the world. Right? You'll be like before you even know. I'll be like, "Oh, and you're like, yeah."
Nah, I'll just let you guys think I'm like getting fat.
Guys, if you disagree, we need opposition.
I don't know. Maybe it was more stressful for me because like I wasn't allowed to like share the information. So like having to like ward off everyone asking those questions until Kiara was ready to tell people and to come back. I was like,
I know. Well, I mean, I know that it comes from care and from love, and um, that's obviously very sweet. But let me tell you, and this is maybe somebody else is different, so uh, I'm not gonna speak for everybody, but at least for me and myself, if you already been pregnant for like 9, almost 10 months, the last couple weeks are gonna whoop your fucking ass. Like they
I
have
think the last
hormones.
month for you was bad because I
Yeah.
remember like you were ready. You were
No,
ready.
I had like a bad, like I didn't have like a great pregnancy. I love motherhood, like I really love the postpartum phase, but I fucking hated being pregnant. Go ahead, Alina.
Megan, hold on a second. Megan, I knew it. I told you. I told you we're gonna get the job. You are awesome. Megan had a job interview today. That's amazing and awesome that they told you right away because that means like they really wanted you. That's awesome.
No, those are the
Congratulations.
best. Those are the best if you
I
get
hate
them
when they
in
make you
weeks.
wait like weeks. Shit's
Yeah,
annoying.
no, fuck that. I hate it. But yeah, I didn't appreciate pregnancy in general, so the last month was like really, really hard. And then having people constantly ask you, like, is the baby here yet? Is the baby here? Like, fuck. No, it's not. It's not here. Birth was also terrible. For not for the most part, but for the 10% part, that really fucking sucked. But
Nice way to say that.
yeah, so it's I don't know, maybe just consider not asking somebody who's about to pop constantly. That is Heidi, you're diabolical. Diabolical. Yes, I did have the baby. And she's amazing.
I'm so glad you like finally came around because I was like, oh my God, how much longer are you gonna hide out? And we're gonna pretend like the baby doesn't exist.
No, y'all did so good.
We tried. We did our best.
Yeah, no, it was really great, and I was happy to also announce it to the Discord a little privately. So that was good. I feel good in the community, but I guess I'm just very protective because of the fucking weirdos
You
that
should be.
I mean there's like so many like odd people on the internet, and it makes me wanna jump out of a window. That's how angry it makes me. But yeah.
Did you hear about Meaty Boy's meet and greet?
Yes, and he got the job.
He did
He
get the
got the
job.
gig as a house cat.
But I don't think he's gonna fit in a airline carrier.
Hey, don't fat shame him.
He's so big. He's so big. He's got to be encroaching 17 pounds.
Yeah, speaking of, I think it's so odd um, that you wouldn't send him to me because Meaty Boy is truly mine. I feel like
You didn't want him.
I did want him. It was not a
We
matter
talked
of
about it.
like, hmm.
And you also passed up um, Carolina Reaper and Ghost Pepper, who turned out to be a boy.
Gender reveal.
I misgendered him.
That's great. But also they are now staying together, which is amazing. So it was meant
Yeah,
to
that
be.
is like literally the best thing. I was so worried that like two of them would get adopted together and then there would be like the single one out because that's so hard to
No, that
match
shit's
them.
so sad. I would love to go back in time. That's like unironically one of the major regrets that I have in life. If somebody would ask me if I could undo one thing, and that would be probably one of the things that I would like to undo, is getting the third cat that was in Tips and Figaro's litter. There was one more cat, and we considered adopting him, but we were supposed to go to Korea actually, and then it kind of fell through, so we didn't go ahead and adopt him. But I mourn this cat so much because oh god, I've seen like little pictures of him and Tips cuddling on that website that they had, and now I'm deeply regretting not having him.
Mhm.
But I have brothers from another mother, and they love each other. So keep that in mind too, y'all. You can get different litters. The one that's left out will most certainly be loved.
And honestly, sometimes when they're from the same litter, they don't get along. It's
Yeah,
not a
I've heard that
given.
in dogs too, isn't it? There's like a term for it. It's like kennel.
Puppy litter syndrome or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I've
don't,
heard of that.
I don't know if there's
Yeah,
like.
it's not. I don't think that's with. I think with cats, it's not like they actually do like
Yeah.
being together. I think that we are just also like very lucky, other than Tips being mentally ill sometimes and not
And a
recognizing his
bigot.
and a bigot. But that's like a different story. But he's got like mental problems. Like he just
We're
sometimes
a little mentally ill though.
yes, but it's like dangerous,
Oh.
unfortunately, for my other cat because he will like this is what we have. We look like a crack house. We have to board up our windows at night with cardboards because he will look into the window and he will see the reflection of himself, or there will be like another cat walking by, and then he all of a sudden doesn't recognize Figaro anymore, and he will attack him. So yeah, that's fun.
I'm not excited for the first time I take one of my cats to the vet and then bring him home, and I've heard that sometimes they can.
Yeah, that happened to us. Yep, wash his butt. Like they make like ass pheromones or something, and Tibbs was also hissing at Figaro the entire time when Figaro ate like a couple donuts. And
Yeah,
had
we
to go
haven't taken Ember to. Well, he has gotten all 3 of his kitty vaccines, but we haven't taken him to get like his first checkup with us yet because I'm scared of the bird flu. So he's staying home, and he's you know, because I think our vet doesn't have like an isolation protocol, and the bird flu is in my province, so we're keeping the kitty here for now.
Yeah, but you also don't feed them raw food, right?
Yeah, I think the concern was mostly like if we take them there and they don't have an isolation protocol for like cats that are brought in with symptoms, and then it could spread to them.
Alright, that makes sense. I don't know if the guest loaded for you. Is it Toke? Toke Tiger? It just shows a black box for me, sorry. Sorry, go ahead.
Good.
Do you disagree with the background?
Absolutely not. But I'm gonna play like I do.
No, thank you.
Can I do that? No? Okay.
No.
Hi, Mega.
I disagree with it.
All right, why?
I mean, how does America not like women? Do we need to not let them vote or like lock them in the house, not let them go to school?
If you're coming up and disagreeing, then you would be telling us how it does like women.
Well, I mean, what country does like women? Because I don't see another country that has more freedoms and rights for women than America.
There's 43 other countries that are rated higher, or 42 that are rated higher than the U.S. on the Gender Equality Index.
What are one of those countries?
Canada.
Iceland, Norway,
Yeah.
You have less
Nicaragua,
rights
South
than Canada than-
Africa.
You definitely have
Spain,
less rights.
Venezuela.
Agua?
Yeah.
How do women defend themselves in Canada? Do they all know judo or kickboxing or BJJ? Like, how do they defend themselves? They're not buying handguns.
So I'll just tell you.
Let's do a gender equality.
Yeah, I'll just tell you as a Canadian how I defend myself. I don't need to. I've never been put in a situation where I've needed to know judo, although I could take judo classes if I wanted to.
I encourage that.
Yeah, I've never been in a situation where I've felt like I had to have a pew-pew on me once in my life. Just because like the violence rates are a lot less here, and people aren't looking at everybody else on the street like they probably have a weapon on them and are wanting to hurt them. So I don't protect myself from other shit because I've never had to, because it's much safer here.
Well, actually, Canadians defend themselves with "I'm sorry." They say "I'm sorry."
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. So yeah. Also, that's not like a gendered thing because both men and women aren't allowed to carry self-defense weapons on them. So it's not like something that would be unfairly discriminatory.
What do you even have to buy in Canada to carry? Like class 3 or class 4?
This isn't a weapons thing.
It's not.
Yes, Melissa, from 8 to 10, it is 2 times the holiday points. What time is it? Thank you. How'd you know what time it was? Where I am.
I said my time and you're in Miami? Math? Like geography?
Mm-hmm.
Are you outside of my house? Again?
You don't need to know that.
He's in your walls, I think.
Again?
But yeah, like I have the right to like go out in public and not be afraid that like somebody is gonna pew me in the street, you know?
Well, anybody has the right to not be afraid. I don't think that matters what country you're in.
Yeah, okay, so I wouldn't say that I like that me not having the right to carry a pew with me though is like a detriment. That's against my gender specifically. So I'm not really sure what point you were trying to make there.
So what laws are there gender specifically in America?
Happy New Year, guys.
Yeah, for sure. The lack of like paid maternity leave on a nationwide basis that is in place in every other country that's in like the considered in the developed world. And
America,
then
we're capitalists, so
yeah, so are the other countries, and so are the other countries.
not
Yeah.
nearly as much.
Well, capitalist is capitalist, regardless of like the scale of capitalist that you are.
Mega capitalist.
Yeah.
You're not going to find any country more capitalist.
And so that like if you want to say like, oh, America good because more capitalist and that means women don't get paid maternity leave, then it's not making the point you think it is, Pookie Bear. So yeah, like lack of paid childcare, like the gender wage gap, for example, like disparities in women's health care, for example.
Are there any other countries with more women-owned companies than in America?
So America just has like the sheer volume, because there's more women in America. But I can guarantee
and more capitalism.
Also, like I don't care.
I don't care either. I don't care how many millionaires there are. I really don't care.
That's a big factor if you didn't know that.
But I would actually like to know
because the few women.
Really quick, I would like to know, because a claim has been made. Can you please provide a data point how many per capita businesses are owned by women compared to other countries in the United States?
80%.
You're so fucking dumb.
It's not what per capita means, Pookie Bear.
80%.
That's not per capita, dummy.
Damn.
It's per capita, dummy.
You're dumb as rocks.
Percent and per capita are different.
How many? What's the population of the United States?
Shut up. We didn't ask you.
That was Mega, right? That made that claim.
What's the population?
We didn't ask you, bro. Shut your damn mouth.
No.
80% per capita is fucking diabolical.
The lack of impulse control is fascinating.
Yeah, you could rate it
Bro, nobody is talking to you.
He lasted longer than usual. Usually he crashes out immediately, but this time he actually waited like a good, I don't know, he was pretty quiet for like a good 2 minutes.
I'm going to be heavy on your mute button until we're done this conversation. So Mega, can you provide the percent number, or the per capita, the per capita number for women?
I was actually finding something more interesting than the per capita.
Nah, I want to know the per capita thing.
Well, the United States women-owned businesses, I'm thinking it's like 14 point something percent.
I'm not going to lie. I don't care what percent of like bourgeois women there are that own businesses in the US. I care how women that are like impoverished are treated in the US. Women that don't have women that don't have the social cap. Don't ever laugh again. You will stay single for the rest of your life. I care how women who are in like the lower class and the working class are treated. I don't care if like some bourgeois women have the privilege to be able to open a business. That doesn't prove to me that the US likes women when women are also starving and going hungry.
No, for sure. No, I agree. I agree with you, B. I was just like curious if somebody makes a claim that I don't know why the fuck you're talking while I'm talking.
Here.
Shut the fuck up. So I'm just like curious if somebody makes a claim that in the United States it's like the easiest to start a business if you're a woman. I just would like to have some evidence to support that. So I would like, again, and I'm just gonna rephrase my question in a way that y'all understand. I would like to see the per capita rates comparative to other countries in the United States on women owning businesses. And if you don't know what per capita means, I'm happy to explain it to you. But I'm not looking for a percent. If the population is different, I wish we would have a way to account for that. So we would compare like other countries with like lower populations, and we could somehow find like a mathematical formula that would account for that discrepancy. I wonder what that would be. I don't think that exists. Would only have that.
Maybe we should invent that.
How about we call it per capita, because that would almost mean per.
I've never seen someone so good at the mute button as Belle.
Thank
No,
you.
Bella's.
Thank you. It's a collaborative effort, though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
All
I'm
I
down.
can find is 25% whenever you look up per
Not
capita.
percent is not per capita.
That's what comes up when you Google it.
Okay, so then where did you get your source to be able to make this claim?
Google.
Google.
What
my
was
God.
the claim exactly that I made?
Yeah, that like
the
Women
Google
own
machine.
businesses in America?
I'm answering you. There are more women-owned businesses in the U.S. than any other country. That's what we are asking for.
Well, yeah, that's 1,000% true.
Okay, source. If it's true, you should be able to find a source easily that backs it up. Go
hold
ahead.
on, I'll show you the good one. It's actually a third of all women-owned businesses are from America.
No. Per capita.
I have an answer of which country has the most per capita.
Cuba?
No.
Brimco.
May I share it?
Yeah.
The answer is actually Ghana
Yeah.
at 46.4% per capita.
And where do they rank on the GDP?
That's now like a
That
moving
wasn't the
on.
question.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, when your country's worth $40
Well, no,
and
like
a box of
GDP,
cigarettes, I mean, I don't
GDP,
really.
GDP doesn't mean shit. Like your country can have the highest GDP in the world and fail to give people healthcare, fail to pay people equally, like fail to give people equal rights, like fail to address food insecurity. So it doesn't matter to me how high your GDP is. It matters how you're spending your GDP.
What exactly do you want the government to do for you? Like, do you want it to hold
I've told you.
and just
I've told
spin
you.
around?
Paid maternity leave, because every other developed nation in the world has it. I don't care if the US is, they're more capitalist. I don't fucking care. That's not an excuse. Like paid childcare. And I'll tell you why this directly aligns with the interests of the state and isn't just like a handout. It's because the state directly relies on a stable replacement rate for the sake of the fucking economy. Like the replacement rate and the economy go hand in hand, and if the replacement rate begins to fall, that is detrimental to an economy. So because the state relies so significantly on women reproducing, they ought to have make conditions in the country that are conducive to women reproducing.
Well,
It's
I can
fiscally
give you a
responsible.
realistic answer to what you're asking. So you said you were from Canada, right?
Oh my God. Before we get into that, the best overall ranking for female entrepreneurs and female-owned businesses is actually New Zealand. So go Kiwis.
So you're from Canada, right?
Go ahead.
So a minute ago you were saying you didn't have to look over your shoulder, be fearful for your life. Part of that is because of the United States tax dollars. There's these B-2s that fly in the sky. If anything ever happened to Canada, America would be the
I'm
ones
talking about just
solving the
literally
problem.
people making me feel unsafe on the street.
I
Like you
understand
having a
that,
fucking
but
bigger
I'm giving you
military than
the
us and
answer
being
of
an
why we
ally,
don't have free
I don't
healthcare.
feel
That's
safe
why.
because the US military would help Canada if Canada needed help. I feel
That's
safe.
why we don't
I
have free
feel
healthcare.
safe. No, it's not. That's not
Yes,
why
it
I
is.
feel safe. It's not. Bro,
Propaganda, bro.
why are you trying to tell me why I feel safe?
I'm not
I
telling
feel
you that
safe
you feel
because I
safe.
don't have to worry
Why
about the
we don't
person that's
have
stop fucking talking. I feel safe because I don't have to worry if the person next to me in fucking Walmart, if I cuss them out or they step on my foot and I get mad about it, that they're gonna pew pew me. But when I went to the US, I felt significantly more unsafe than I do in Canada. So y'all have that big military. It didn't make me feel safe when I was there. So why the fuck would it make me feel safe in my own country?
Because we're paying for it. That's why we don't have free
The
healthcare.
military isn't going to stop a man from pew pewing me in the fucking street. So why are you bringing this
Russia
up?
from sending stuff your way. It'll stop China from sending
That's
stuff
not why
your
I feel
way.
safe. I don't when I go to the US, I'm walking in the street, I'm like, oh, thank God Russia's not going to do anything to me. I'm like, no, thank God I'm not going to step on somebody's foot in Walmart and they're going to unalive me.
How many times does that happen, though? Okay, but MAGA, there's more Chinese troops in Canada than there are Canada troops in Canada, so good one.
Also, I'm moving to Canada or China, so shut your damn mouth.
You're moving to China.
Oh well, if they invade,
I'll buy you the first class ticket.
They already invaded.
I'll buy you your first class ticket there.
Yeah, DM me.
No, I'll Zelle you right now.
Okay. I don't have Zillow in Canada, but you can pay.
Do it.
You got a real pay pick here.
I'll Zell you right now. Send
Yeah,
me
you
your
keep
info.
saying
I
things
don't
like
have
that. We've
Zillow
heard
in
you say it, but you
Canada.
never do it.
Yeah,
I don't have
he's
Zillow.
never even sent us a single rose.
Wow, it's
I'm
He's
funny
a
I don't get
brokey.
muted
Why
now
are you
when I
so
offer
He's a
cheap?
money.
brokey.
Do you
It's
have
funny I don't
PayPal?
get muted when I offer money here.
I'll give you my
Yeah,
You
PayPal.
guys are all
But your
propaganda.
offers mean nothing,
You're a
so it
pay
doesn't
pick.
really matter
Yeah,
because you
I'm trying
never
to call you
actually
on your
pay.
behalf. Like, you're saying you'll send me money. Okay, do it.
Let me ask another question. Would the U.S. like women if women weren't 0 for 2 in running for elections here?
You just recognize that the U.S. doesn't like women. Good for you.
I'm asking.
Yeah, no, like there are like any of the things that I listed, did they pertain to women winning in politics?
Well, I'm asking a question.
Yeah, but the question is like very much uninformed. When I gave you a list of reasons why the US doesn't like women, did any of them have to do with women holding political office?
No, I'm asking you a completely
So,
separate
no,
question.
clearly our point is not about women holding political office. When none of us fucking even listed that. I listed a whole bunch of other shit that had nothing to do with that. Also, Hillary won the popular vote, so shut your damn mouth. Your DEI electoral college is the reason why Trump won.
I don't believe in DEI. I believe in Q&E.
Yeah, DEI is the reason why Trump won the first election, though.
What is Q&A?
What you mean is QAnon.
Qualifications and experience. That's
Hillary
what I
won the
mean.
popular vote, and she has more experience in politics than Donald Trump did. So please shut your damn mouth. I don't even like Hillary Clinton, but pretending like your candidate wasn't a DEI hire in that situation is nuts.
Ren is also on the panel. Hi, Ren.
Hi. So, you said qualifications and experience.
Correct.
That cannot possibly be true. Because if that were true and that's what you believed in, then honestly, there would probably be a lot more women and people of color in positions of power and other things because they are beyond qualified more often than not. They just don't get the role because racism, sexism, misogyny, xenophobia, so on and so forth.
So why isn't it DEI and Q&E? Why is it just DEI then?
D and I, Q and E are
That's
what is
what I
it?
hire off of. I don't hire off anything but that.
Q and E is just the bare minimum, right?
No,
You have to,
that's
even
that's
with
not all
DEI,
you look for.
MAGA, even with DEI, the person still has to be qualified. DEI does not give people who are not qualified for a position. It gives people that are qualified but are not provided the opportunity because of other factors. It puts them on even footing.
So, a company that has a DEI policy, they're down to hiring one position. Let's say a heart surgeon. They got, this person with whatever color of their skin that lays in a bed beside whatever or whoever, and they do this in their free time. And then you got a white guy that goes to church every week on the other side.
Ooh, actually,
But
let's talk about
Wait.
plastic surgeons.
Did you just use surgeons of all the different...
Yeah, this is not. You don't want to use this example, and I promise you that.
pilot. Plane
Sure.
pilot.
Like, no, let's talk about surgeons. Let's talk about
What plane
surgeons.
do you want to fly
Let's
on?
talk about
Who do you want
surgeons.
giving- who do you
Let's
want
talk
giving
about
you up?
surgeons. Let's talk about surgeons. When you are treated by a woman surgeon, you are significantly less likely to unalive and have complications as a result of that surgery. Women are significantly better surgeons than men, and they are still not paid as much. So if it's about qualifications, why are women not paid as much? Because they're doing a better job.
I also don't love the framework of your question because neither candidate would be qualified if it's a white guy who just goes to church and someone who does surgery for funsies. Like, what?
Dude, why did you frame the question like that, though?
I was just about to go there. Like, first of all, what did church have to do with any of this? I mean, I could give three flying. I don't care if my surgeon goes to church or not. I want to know if my surgeon can do the job.
Yeah, famously, going to church makes you a better surgeon.
I prefer they didn't go to church because they can't just pray that I'll get better.
MAGA, why did you frame the question like one side sleeps with whoever is whatever skin color, and then the other guy is a white guy that goes to church, and then you're gonna frame why did you frame it like that?
It's a real life example. Identical resumes, and those are the backgrounds of the people. Who do you hire?
Do you put your church attendance on your resume?
No, I'm just saying those are the two candidates that
Then why is
exact
that
same
relevant?
resume.
Then why is that relevant?
Y'all, he just said something
I'm
though
just trying to
that
show you
really
how
told you
stupid
everything.
DEI is.
He said they have identical resumes.
Correct. Identical. Same med school, same years of training.
Whoever in the
No,
end.
did you know that there was actually a study done on this? And they took resumes that had female names, like typically stereotypically female names, and they took resumes that had stereotypically male names and that had the exact same qualifications, the exact same everything in their resume was the same. And guess who got called back more?
Probably the men.
Yeah. So it really isn't working in this way that you're saying, that like there's one person that has like a trait of themselves that is marginalized, and then the other person, but they're both equally qualified, the marginalized person's going to get hired. That's actually not what we see in reality. I know
Well, this would
reality
be
is
in
like a
America,
far-fetched
right?
thing for y'all, and y'all are fucking terrified of reality, but you know, yikes.
This is in America, though, right?
Huh?
Yeah, freedom of enterprise. You hire whoever the fuck you want to.
Okay, so stop acting like women are just getting hired because they're DEI hires, and DEI hires are out through the fucking roof, because they're
That's the
not.
part I don't
They're not.
understand, though. Like,
Because they're
Not
not.
you
hearing
have an issue
They're
with
not.
corporate America.
Like, they're not.
Y'all
Because
not
as soon as we
hearing him.
debunk your DEI shit, suddenly you're like, free enterprise. Shut up,
See,
bro.
comrade,
You're
I
not
don't think
debunking
you're not
anything. You're
I
proving
don't,
my
hold
point.
on. Hold on. Comrade, you're not skilled at hearing microaggressions, it sounds like, because he just told you exactly what it is. He said basically he wants it to be that white men are able to get positions first. That's really what he's telling you.
Free
And
enterprise.
and free enterprise is, he said, free enterprise, hire whoever you want. He just wants to make sure DEI isn't a thing because he wants to make sure that he can feel free to make America white again. That's all. White man again. Let me make sure I clarify that.
Utter conjecture. Utter conjecture.
That's
It's
what
not
you're looking for.
conjecture. Ren pointed out something that I think a lot of us heard. You made the two candidates. One of them, you didn't actually say the color of skin. You just said that they're basically hoes. But the other one you said is a white man who goes to church. So othering the other candidate.
Like, I saw that shit immediately. Like, you could have done a better job of trying to do like a DEI argument, but you like made yourself look like an absolute fucking idiot.
I mean, since he's been up here, he's been, I don't, maybe I just have a sixth sense for like microaggressions and stuff, but he been spouting them the whole time. Like, y'all ain't been hearing him?
Dude, I don't believe in microaggressions, but like he's been overtly aggressive. Like
Frenemies, no.
Frenemies, stay out of this one.
just saying,
Let
been
me
over.
rephrase
I
that where
get
it
you.
makes more
You
sense.
don't believe in microaggressions, so what? You just believe in straight aggressions?
I think he was being straight aggressive in the shit that he was saying.
Oh, okay. Because here's the thing, microaggressions, I think the best way to explain a microaggression is something that's passive aggressive. So if you push somebody on it, they can say, "Oh, I didn't mean it that way." That might be a better definition of microaggression for you.
He meant what he said, though.
Oh no, no, but it's that passive aggressive thing. He absolutely meant everything he fucking said. He was just trying to be able to have a no, that's not what I meant kind of thing. But nobody here believed him.
So if you got on a plane tomorrow and the pilot announced right before you take off, I was only hired because American
That's not what
or
happens.
whatever has a DEI policy.
That doesn't
That is the
happen.
only
That
reason I
doesn't
was
happen.
hired.
That doesn't
would-
happen.
That literally
If
doesn't
that was
happen.
if that was the only reason they were hired, they would never have like gone to like school to be a pilot. They would have never like, if they're in a commercial airline, then they also have had to work in a non-commercial airline and flight planes for that. Like, they can't just get there by showing up to the fucking place and being like, "Hi, I'm a marginalized person. No, I've never gone to pilot school. Hire me." Like, clearly they have the fucking qualifications.
But it does happen though, and I
No,
don't.
it doesn't.
Prove
Y'all
it.
are not
Prove it.
honestly,
Wait, prove it. Show me that fucking Jim Bob can show up at a pilot place and be like, "Hi, I'm a marginalized group. Hire me." And they're like, "All right, I get that you've never gone to pilot school, but yes, you are marginalized, so yes, we'll hire you." Give me that source. No,
hiring
source.
off of affirmative
Nope.
action.
Source.
That's all it is.
Nope. Source needed.
Okay, real quick, affirmative action was already overturned. Also, in an HR department, not only is DEI not a hiring policy, but they would never say you're a DEI hire. So this does not make any sense.
They wouldn't tell someone that out
I need a
loud.
source.
But I mean,
Mega, I need a
I think
source.
a lot of people
Your
know
whole
it.
point
Mega.
doesn't make sense.
I need a source. I need a source that this is happening.
A source for what?
Yeah, that this is happening. That what you are claiming that people are going in with
only
no
hired
qualifications.
based off the color of their skin
Stop
or what they
talking.
do?
Stop talking. That people are going in with no qualifications and being hired because they're marginalized. Go ahead.
Look at our Secretary of Health. That's a DEI hire.
She's not even a Secretary of Health, but you got it.
It doesn't look like it. Does not look like health whatsoever.
Her position, but good try.
What is her position then, or its position?
Google.
Did we just call someone it's?
Who are we talking about anyway?
Yeah, I don't know who we're talking about.
Are you talking about RFK? Because that seems like a rough hire.
MAGA?
RFK is a DEI hire?
I don't know what you're talking about, brother.
How do you say the Leland? Rachel Leland?
That's not their position. So, I mean, you did a really bad job. Again, like, you can do better. You know that, right? You can try to make better arguments, but you're
Former Secretary of Health.
Nope, that's not. Nope, still wrong.
Who are you referring to? What is the
Yeah, I
name?
don't know fucking idea.
Rachel Leland served as the Secretary of Health since March.
Let me guess. Are you being transphobic? Is that what's happening?
Probably.
No, I'm not being transphobic. It has nothing to do with that. Look at this human being. Just look at him. That's not health.
Wow.
RFK's 70 with a six-pack. That's a little bit close.
Brainworm. What the
Fucking
hell?
brainworms.
I mean, are you really going to sit here and say that RFK doesn't look more healthy than Rachel Leland?
Here's the thing. You just called a trans woman it, and I need you to sit on that for a second because you're being incredibly dehumanizing. You're being problematic. I don't care about RFK. I was just saying that was a ridiculous hire, but you're just being a bad person, and I don't understand why you would want to do this.
I apologize. I was trying to use gender-neutral pronouns.
Shut the fuck up.
So are you saying
It sounds very nice.
I don't really care. I don't need to be nice to bigots. Not today, not tomorrow,
now
not
I'm
ever.
a bigot.
Oh, you've been a bigot.
Whenever you get to China, you're not going to be able to say things like that. So just remember that. Keep that in mind.
China.
I thought Comrade said she was moving to China.
The person that just said it was Alina. Do all women's voices sound the same to you?
Apparently.
Apologize again. I thought it was Comrade.
No. You should pay attention to who's talking to you if you want to engage in a conversation.
I'm trying to. It's the blue background. I can't really see the blue squares whenever they pop up. Good.
There's a microphone like you.
I'm a giant person on the screen with my lips moving. I don't know, how much more obvious it could be that it's me.
Your blue hair is matching with the background. It's blurring your face. That's the problem.
What did he say about me? Sorry, I'm not at my.
You don't even. I mean, not trying to be funny. It was.
I thought you were the one that called me a bigot. I was saying when you get to China, you won't be able to say things like that. Just keep that in mind.
Can you give me that law?
Is there a freedom of speech in their constitution?
Can you tell me you're not allowed? Show me where you're not allowed to call anybody a bigot in China.
I don't think that's like an XYZ black and white ink, but they don't have.
Give me evidence of somebody that's been thrown in prison for calling somebody a bigot.
Let's see here.
It's not a thing.
We've gone all day, talked to so many people, and not one source from any of them. Not one. It's kind of crazy.
We did a source or two from that one guy, but then it was proving Bell's point, so it didn't really work.
Yeah.
MAGA, I do have a question while you're looking for that. Was Ben Carson a DEI hire for Secretary of HUD in Trump's first term?
No.
Trump put him there, or why? Why not?
I mean, if it were me, I would have hired him for the position Oz took or Secretary of Health, since he has a medical background.
Like you have a really good logical mind, and you can.
But Carson does have a very large, in-depth real estate portfolio, so he knows a little bit about urban development.
A little bit.
Well, I mean, it's better than having someone that's never owned a house be your vice president, like Tim Walz. I mean, I think you should know a little something about money if you're going to be in public office that high of a level.
I don't think so. We don't need our politicians making money. The fuck? You should. I thought you were
not necessarily making money, owning a house. Doesn't have to be, I mean, own a trailer.
What does that matter? What do you own a house for other than to hopefully make more money? I mean, dude, come on.
I also don't understand how owning a house has anything to do with like the prerequisites of actually being qualified for that job. I mean, there are people who rent homes that are rich. I don't know why you're being classist and also not understanding, I don't know, qualifications.
He doesn't own any assets. Zero. No stocks, no bonds, no homes, nothing.
I thought you guys always complained about, I don't know, like stock market, shenanigans going on.
Wait, wasn't he an educator? That means he has a pension, which means he owns stock.
Just because you're an educator doesn't automatically give you a pension.
Good point, though.
If you're an educator for a certain amount of years, have you actually looked into it, whether or not he's hit the threshold for that?
It's different state to state, though.
You think that a blue state doesn't have a pension? Because even Florida has a pension.
Naga, just say you don't like people instead of trying to like twist yourself into pretzels. Just, hey, I don't like them. Just say that. Like, it would really go a lot further.
I would respect that more, honestly.
Walls was honestly one of the ones I liked the most of recent years.
It shows it very much. He doesn't own a house.
Doesn't he live in the governor's mansion?
I think he's his portfolio because he's not doubling down on houses he can't run out.
Like, why would he? Because here's the assumption that you're making. You're making the assumption that once he's out of the governor's mansion, that he won't be able to go buy a house. He probably will. He just doesn't see the need to have more than one house. You don't need more than one house. You can only live in them one at a time.
I mean,
I think that would make him more relatable, not less relatable.
Yeah, but I mean, the guy's been making $127,000 a year since, how long has he been the governor? Like,
your point.
I don't get it.
If you earn that type of salary for more than 1 year, you should be able to put yourself.
He already lives in a home. He doesn't need another home. Real estate is not the only investment. What the fuck is your point?
He doesn't own any other asset, though.
Who cares? He's closer to the American public than any of them, so shouldn't you be happy?
You're gonna need to prove that he doesn't have a retirement set up through the school system for me to take that seriously.
Y'all just really want to y'all want the people that got like 5,462 houses. Y'all really want them to be y'all oligarchs. That's what you want.
I think you guys are like, I don't know, simping for.
I mean, I would like someone in politics
that
knows something about money.
I was talking. Well, it's not Trump, that's for sure. You guys are really simping for serfdom, it seems like.
They preaching for peasanthood.
This guy is. I don't know.
The fact that like the other frenemies is like handing you L after L is kind of crazy.
Well, I mean, he said stupid shit after stupid shit, and he hasn't tried to refute anything. But like the second he started with the person that looks a different skin color, and then the white Christian, like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I just want to know how they always vote for trickle-down economics, but never seem to make it trickle down on the panel.
You know my view about trickle down. The only
say it, Ren.
The only thing that trickles down is piss.
I will say I do believe in trickle down, but trickle down is like when we rob the rich people.
Renism number 167.
I believe in Robin Hood and a Robin Hood way of life.
Mm-hmm.
I don't call that trickle down. I call that just desserts.
Mm-hmm.
You believe if you took every single American citizen, no matter how much money they got or how little money they got, if you took everybody's money and gave everybody 10 grand, if we wouldn't be exactly back where we started within 100 days?
What?
Like if you took every billionaire's all their money, you gave everybody 10 grand. You gave somebody that don't have a pot to piss in 10 grand, you gave Elon Musk 10 grand.
That's so much more than 10 grand a piece if we actually took every billionaire's money. What are you talking about?
Just that if everyone had the exact same amount in their bank account, do you think we'd be right back where we started from after 100 days?
There are some things that you are assuming that is not in evidence, right? Let me
It's
explain.
a question. I'm not assuming anything. I'm asking a question. It's yes or
Let me
no.
break this down for you, okay? We absolutely would not. Because guess what? There would be people that have nowhere to live that would have a place to sleep. They would be able to take a shower and get a job. So no, we would not all be in the same position.
You don't think like Elon would make it right back, or Warren Buffett?
No,
would?
definitely not.
Fuck
Maybe
no.
not.
Really?
Elon only got where he got because he had a windfall from Daddy, who was the son of apartheid South Africa.
That, and he benefited from a bunch of like government subsidies and shit like that that wouldn't exist now.
Although what I will say
Living
is,
in the
I think,
office.
hey, MAGA, what I will say is, I think what you're also not including is the good old boys club of like, yeah, I do believe a lot of those people would get together and try to reacquire all of the wealth once again, but it would not put everyone in the same position.
I mean, it's typically just a output of the inputs that go into it as far as your daily.
In what fucking world is Elon Musk's fucking brain enough input to be worth more money than like every other citizen?
I think he worked like 20-something hours a day every day.
A lot of people do. A lot of people do.
Working 20 hours and you'll be worth $100 billion in a year.
MAGA, you can be anything.
If you work 20 hours at Walmart and you work 20 hours for yourself building.
You can be anything in the world, but you can't be fucking for real. You cannot be for real that you think Elon Musk earned the billions of dollars that he has and didn't get it from exploiting people. If you believe that, I got some oceanfront property in Idaho to sell you.
So who did he exploit? The people that signed up to work for him?
We could start with the children in the emerald mines. We start there.
We can talk about that. Like, we can talk about lithium mining. We can talk about all the. We can talk about. I don't know what the fuck you're talking while I'm talking, Mega. I don't know what that's happening right now. We can talk about all the people that are hired within the global south that are essentially producing for his business. We can also talk about like all the inventors that he has not properly compensated. We can talk about that. All the ideas that he has stolen.
I have a quick question for Mega. Does the leather taste good, or what does it taste like when you're like slobbing on it, you know?
The what now?
Like the leather that's on the boot. Like, does it taste good? When it's like all the way down your throat, or can you taste it if it's so far down your throat? Genuinely curious.
That's more Kamala style.
No, I'm talking about the boot.
Yeah.
She's not.
Willie Brown.
She's not gargling boots. She might like do it to a man in a relationship, which is totally fine. Like that she's having a thing with. I'm talking about boots of billionaires. Like not their weaves. They're boots that are all the way down your throat.
No, they're not down my throat.
They are. You're simping for a billionaire. Like, does the boot taste good? Do you add some spices to it before you shove it all the way down your throat, or?
Do you prefer we fist this knowledge into you because you're being disgusting?
I think the United Healthcare thing was bad. Do you think it's like a blemish on America that somebody did that?
I mean, I just found it very, very odd. You know, all the stuff that guy had lined up for court in 2025.
Asking, do you think what Luigi did was good or bad?
I mean, I'm never going to think the loss of human life is good. For someone
I think maybe we've
to another human, yeah.
gotten detracted from the point. Can you tell me how the U.S. likes women?
I think they have more rights here than anywhere else. If the U.S. hates women, the world hates women.
Give me, like, I mean,
How do we end up right back in the same spot?
Yeah. Like, just saying they have more rights is not telling me. Like, it's not very descriptive.
Welcome, Dean Raid.
I still haven't heard one reason of how they don't like women.
Wait, no, you did. I gave you a list, but I'd like you to be more descriptive about how women in the U.S. have more rights than anywhere else. Like, how are you judging this and basing it? What are you basing it off of?
You have complete freedom of speech here, right or wrong.
No, you don't.
What do you not have? I mean, you can't.
Can you lie in a court of law? Can you lie in a court of law?
That's under oath. That doesn't mean you still don't have freedom of speech.
That's still like your speech being controlled in a certain manner, and you can go to jail for your speech if you use it in a certain way.
Well, I mean, we still have perjury.
Welcome, Dean Raiders.
Yeah. So, are you familiar with like New York versus Fervor?
I'm not.
Sure. This was a case that essentially deemed that child corn is a form of speech, and that people ought not be allowed to produce child corn. So that's another way.
I mean, that would go under a different law.
No, it was judged based on freedom of speech. It was judged as speech.
How was that freedom of speech whenever at the same time it was
the Supreme Court? They claimed it infringed. If you are such a free speech absolutist, you would disagree with the Supreme Court case that like went against child pornography.
Well, I mean, I don't
they literally claimed that child corn is a form of speech.
Yeah, but what's the age of consent though?
Y'all love the age of consent.
So what she's explaining to you right now is that we don't have absolute freedom of speech. And I think you understand that because you just listed yourself things like perjury, which is also included as not absolute free speech. So when you make the claim that we have freedom of speech, number one, that doesn't say that the USA doesn't like women because everyone else has freedom of speech, but it's not absolute. So what is your point?
That's a right that you have here that you don't have in other countries.
Okay, can I ask a question?
Sure.
Why do we continue to compare the United States to other countries? We are comparing women in the United States to men in the United States.
Right. If the U.S. likes women, you should be able to articulate how it likes women by its own merit without having to make a comparison.
Fair enough. Women can say everything exactly that a man can say. Women can do whatever a man can do.
No.
How not? How?
Yeah. Can you tell me what right you have to your body that is contingent on which state you're in?
Wait, real quick, Belle, because I think it's important to note that women right now in Texas are actually being tracked for mentions of abortion. So if the law decides, or if, let's be more specific, Greg Abbott and our lovely Attorney General Ken Paxton decides to do a search of a woman who's suspected of getting an abortion, they can look up all of our searches, and that is not true freedom of speech under that same kind of guise.
What was the original question again? What rights do I have to my body?
Yeah, what right to your body changes contingent on what state you're in?
As long as there's not another human being inside of me, I don't think there would be any.
That's not answering my question, Pookie Bear. What?
None? There wouldn't be any.
To your body?
None.
Okay. And would you agree that y'all, Dean is not in the request. Would you agree that there are rights that women have to their bodies that are contingent on what state they're in?
No.
Really?
Their body? No.
Yeah, like, would you agree that a fetus is
growing body inside of them?
Would you agree that a fetus is within a woman's body?
Yes.
Okay, so it is their body.
It's inside of their body. It's another
Yeah,
body.
it is within their body. So
Stop, being obtuse. It is our bodies. It is being carried in our bodies. These are also not autonomous beings. You understand they're attached to us. Stop fucking with the point and just answer her question.
Well, they're dependent on you. Yes.
they're literally within your body. So when I say their rights are contingent of their body, their rights to their body are contingent based on what state they're in. It is absolutely to their body because it's literally governing whether or not you can get an abortion, which is something you would do with your body.
Naga, do you have children?
Got one on the way.
Okay. So once your child is born, should you be forced to give your child a kidney if they need it?
I wouldn't have to be. I would do it voluntarily.
Should you be forced?
The question.
I didn't ask if you would do it. I said, should you be forced?
Honestly, I think it should be forced, but I don't think anyone else would ever do it.
Kiara, did you see earlier when Falafel was like...
I mean, I don't think
Those
if you
eyeballs.
wouldn't give your child a kidney, you shouldn't have kids to begin with. You should be
Cool,
single.
neat. But do you think the law should be equally applied to parents of children who are already born, where they would have to give their kidney or other organs if needed by that child? Do you think that should be forced by law?
Even if that may cost you your life.
1,000%. I'd give my heart to my kid right now.
It's not about what you would do, bro. It's what
Frenemies or Kiara, can you guys do a mod announcement now that we had our raid, just so that the newbies
what you think
can...
should be legally enforced. But.
No, my milkworm is
Yeah, she's busy.
screaming right now. Go ahead, frenemies.
Oh my god. All right, guys. So there's 2K of you guys in here. Let's show some love. Let's get her up to 300,000 likes. Let's show her some love and sub to her. Let's help her out with her holiday goal and give her some gingerbread houses or whatever. Gingerbread parties.
Frenemies.
Help her with the kids. I'm doing something at work right now, okay?
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Come back in a sec.
You want me to do it?
No, Santana, I think we'll do it.
Okay, cool.
He had his hand up.
Hello, how's everyone?
Hi.
Hey, all right. I'm not gonna step on what you guys are doing. I just wanted to actually do a quick mod since yes, you got a raid. Welcome in, Deed and Raid. Thank you guys for being here. Guys, if this is your first time experiencing this space with Alina, you are in for an amazing treat. So while you're here, make sure that you're completely engaged. Tap the screen, share the live. Make sure you're gifting the panel. Make sure you're taking care of the host. She does have a daily gift goal of only $75 left. There's almost 2,000 people in here. So not only should we be able to take care of that $75 gift goal, but we should be able to blow past that. Everything that you guys donate not only goes towards her, but she is an amazing foster kitten mother, and she helps take care of so many wonderful animals in needs. So make sure that we are taking care of her gift goals, hitting her ping links, which are in her link tree in the bio. Make sure that we're taking a look at her Etsy shop. Make sure we're doing all the wonderful things. Be active participants. All of these amazing ladies up here, from Comrade to Kiara to Kristen to Ren, are all up here to actually provide information, education, and entertainment. So if you guys are enjoying it, please make sure that you're hitting her information, hitting their pay links, gifting them. Alina also does not have a Venmo, but if anyone wants to send her a Venmo, you can send it. You can send it to my Venmo, which is Santana Speaks 24. Santana Speaks 24 is the best way to go ahead and support Alina through Venmo. You can just tell me that it's for Alina, and I will send it over to her. So she has Cash App. You can gift her. Tap the screen as well. She should be at 500,000 likes. Do all the wonderful things. Hang out, and you guys can enjoy not only the conversation, but some amazing kitties.
Yeah.
With that being said,
I'm gonna say really quickly, another just mod thing before we wrap up the mod announcement is that I really need y'all to stop demanding that Alina lets Dean in, because Dean is not in the requests. Don't be rude. Like, don't be rude.
Yeah, no,
Thank you for the raid,
he's
but don't be
not.
rude.
He's not here, guys. Just enjoy the actual live, but do all the wonderful things. With that being said, I'm not feeling hot. I'm gonna drop down,
Oh, no.
so I'll be watching.
I'm
You
sorry.
can watch
Thank you.
some super
Go back
nuts.
Also, W's in the chat for Terry, who just sent a $25 donation for Venmo to
Terry.
Alina. So I will get it to you, Alina.
Thank you,
Again,
George.
if anyone else wants to send a Venmo to Alina, Santana Speaks 24. Santana Speaks 24. Just actually put it's for Alina, and I'll send it over. All right, I'll be listening. Love you guys.
Love you. This cat's name's Falafel, for those that are asking. He's not available for adoption yet, but he will be in probably like a month.
If I were Falafel's cat mom, I would just change his legal Christian name to Phil Dash Waffle, because he's so buttery sweet. Cancel me for that. Okay, bye.
Too real. But yeah, I am just not totally sure on the point being made here, or how you're proving the US likes women.
Thank you so much, Alexia. Also, guys, I'm in the Christmas contest, so any of the Christmas gifts from the gingerbread to Santa's Town, all that stuff is double the points right now until 10 p.m. Eastern. So if anyone wants to send one of the Christmas gifts, it's greatly appreciated. Alexia for that.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, and like, I mean, any of the rights that women have that they were previously denied, women fought for. They weren't like just like benevolently granted the rights by men. There was like, whole movements that lasted like decades for women to get those rights. So,
And is the only argument just offing human life inside of a woman's body, or is there other ones?
What the fuck? I repeated, like, I definitely mentioned to you multiple things. I don't know if like the dementia pack is hitting.
Well, I mean, as far as women not getting paid the same, that goes back to capitalism.
No,
they
it
go
doesn't.
into a salary. When we don't have slavery here anymore.
Well, we do.
Oh, we don't?
You do. I can promise you it's in your constitution.
It's in the 13th Amendment, bud. Go look it up. California just voted on it to keep it, actually.
Slavery?
Yeah.
That word in black and white.
Can you,
go look at the 13th Amendment. Don't let me fucking have to tell you again. I don't want to come spit in your mouth or put you in a muzzle. Go look at the 13th Amendment and
I'll
read
even
it out
pull
loud.
it up. I'll even pull it up and you can read it out loud to us. I think that would be fun.
Is my mic working?
Yep.
Unfortunately.
Thank you so much for calling. Please hold. We'll be right with you shortly.
Here we go. I
just have a
we just said we'll be with you shortly. Okay. I'm sorry that it's sideways, but can you read this out loud for me, Mega?
So neither slavery nor involuntary servitude, except as a punishment for crime, wherefore the party shall have been duty convicted, shall exist within the United States.
Right. When it says except, is that then saying that it's abolished or that it still exists? When it says except, is it saying that is that implying that it still exists, but can be used in certain contexts? Is that what accept means?
In a way.
So is slavery really abolished?
That takes it back to what's your definition of slavery?
You asked, does the 13th Amendment include saying slavery? And it does say, except, as in, yes, Kristen Mommy, I was right. Also, hi, I'm geeking out for a second. Public Offender is here, and he's always just such a delight to watch. So, you guys say hi to him. But yeah, Belle has proved the point. Kristen has proved the point. Ren has proved the point. We've all proved the point. What are you about to argue?
You asked if it says slavery. It does.
What is the slavery that's going on? People at Amazon not making $40 an hour?
In prisons. Like your 13th Amendment says it, bro. Except as a punishment for a crime.
Well aware of what it says now.
Okay,
but I'm asking,
so slavery wasn't abolished,
so what is the example of slavery being used in
in
America?
prisons.
I don't. Why is there Why is there a tracking issue at this point?
Right.
I don't get it.
Having a hard time. Like
here we are, a Canadian, a German, and obviously we have a lot of wonderful Americans on this panel that tend to know your Constitution better than you. So I don't understand.
W. Bridget. No more gas.
I vote.
I vote. Hold on. I vote Ren.
I don't want to interrupt. I just want to.
Wait your turn. No, wait your turn. I vote Ren.
Yeah, Ren, you want to do the honors?
Hey, MAGA.
What's that?
You're annoying as shit.
Again,
All right.
W. Bridget. So
You can
for
check.
those of you guys that are new here from the Dean raid, we do 30 to kick or a lover's lock gift. So Bridget sent the lover's lock. And so MAGA was out of here.
I'm just
Mhm.
trying to understand the format. I just want to be respectful of the format. Can I ask
Minus,
a couple
minus,
questions?
minus, minus.
Respectful would have been to keep
Hold
your mouth
on.
shut.
Respectful would have been when I said, please hold. Holding is respectful. Okay.
I
Now,
honestly didn't hear you. I apologize for that.
okay. Now we can talk to you. Hi. Do you disagree with the background?
I think I agree with the background. I think that the verbiage that's used is reductive. So I'm trying to understand if could we be more articulate with
Okay.
it?
Please do tell us how the verbiage is reductive, but make sure when you do that
Thank
that
you,
you tell it to
Ariel.
us like we're women.
Yeah.
I
I need to be
that
Be
mansplained.
more articulate, of course, right?
I
Yeah.
I honestly think that I'm on your side on this, but
Uh-huh.
Tell us how we're fucking up
Be
like
more
Tell
we're
us
women.
How we're
more.
doing it wrong.
no, I
Say it
just
nice and slowly, like make sure that you're saying it in a way women can understand.
okay. If is there a way that I can do this in a way where you guys don't feel like I'm attacking you? I
It's not
promise I'm
attacking. What
trying.
you're doing, friend, is mansplaining. Have you heard that term before?
I don't think I've explained anything yet.
You've tried to.
Mm-hmm.
And also, like, the background literally says ops only. So when you say that you're coming up trying to be respectful,
Oh,
you
I just don't know what ops means. I'll just excuse
opposition.
myself. Okay, I'm sorry.
No,
I'll
but
excuse
before you
myself.
go, like in a conversation where it's the USA doesn't like women, and it's a panel of pretty much all women
Hmm.
discussing this topic, why as a man do you feel like this is your place to come up and say, hey guys, you're doing it wrong?
Oh, I didn't say that. I definitely I don't. I
Guys
was
in the
not my
chat, put a 1
intention.
in the chat if that was the vibe that you got, because that's the vibe I got. Maybe I'm wrong.
Um,
I got that too. I got that too.
no, I think that the United States, I think that it really does like women for all of the wrong reasons, and it is in a lot of ways. I think in a lot of ways it's causing the objectification of women. I think that a lot of legislation and prejudices that people have are treating women as sexual objects and people who only exist to make babies, and I think that that's wrong. I think that
Wait,
Santana.
do you think the objectification of women or the subjugation of women is liking women?
Falafel back. If you disagree with the background, please request.
that's a fair point. I just think that people don't necessarily have. There are a lot of people in the U.S. that don't
Minus,
have the amount of
minus,
critical thinking necessary to be
minus.
able
Mm-mm,
to what's up?
mm-mm. Darling, right now
If
you don't have the critical thinking capable to have this conversation, and I'm not trying to be mean to you, but it sounds like you don't know exactly how you feel about the subject yet. And since you haven't thought about it, like,
no, I'm trying to hear the point. That's all.
yeah,
No, I don't think you came up asking us what our stance is. I think you came up trying to tell us that we're using incorrect verbiage to talk about like how women are mistreated, which is
no, I said
I think you
I
should
don't understand.
I think you should unpack that.
yeah, I think you should go to the chat. You should listen. You'll see where our stance is. If you find yourself disagreeing with what's said, request back up. Okay.
Um, okay, I can do that. I don't want anyone to think that I got on here. I wanted to be on the panel to argue
Yeah,
against the
I
game.
know you don't want people to think that.
Yeah, but that's how it's coming across. So I'm gonna put you back in the comments. I want you to go ahead. I want you to
I
listen,
respect that.
and then if you find yourself disagreeing, request again. Okay.
I respect that.
All right. Thank
I
you.
apologize if I was offensive. I was not
Mm,
my intention.
no problem.
I don't know. I disagree. I don't think he was coming up like he might have been coming up with a panel to like argue, but his point was like I can argue it better
Yeah.
because the language is reductive and blah
Yeah,
blah
but did you really want to have that conversation?
blah.
At that
Nope.
moment? Okay, then.
Nope. I said what I had to say.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm like, did you really want to do that? Because I mean, we can get them back if you want to.
But that's a great example of the background, though.
Yeah.
I just think telling women like ourselves, who are all highly educated, myself a fucking rhetorician, to be more articulate is fascinating.
I personally love when I tell men, like, tell it to me like I'm a woman, and then they actually, like, start trying to explain it. I'm like, that, like, be
Yeah,
serious.
I feel bad that that didn't click.
Yeah,
But
like,
why
it
would
never
that
clicks.
click?
It literally never clicks.
But why would it click if they genuinely feel as if women do not understand? Why would that click?
I
They
wouldn't have
think that you
I wouldn't have
just
that whole notepad full of men's notes.
yeah. What was the one? My favorite one about the dogs.
Oh, well, you gotta say, what are sidewalks for? And then obviously me, dumb woman, is like, what?
Yeah.
And it's, sidewalks are for the puppies, streets are for the dogs.
Can
The
y'all
creek.
say I disagree in chat, and we'll bring you up?
I also really like all of the people who are coming in from different raids saying that it's like a 5v1 and that's the discrepancy here. I hate to break it to you, but these same people are the ones who are always saying, well, women are in Congress and Senate, but it's pretty much the same kind of odds. So how do you think our voices are heard?
Also, I've kind of been like taking a step back since everyone was here chatting. And also, we don't have ops. So, like,
Yeah.
ops, I'm happy to make this even.
I was taking care of a milkworm, so I haven't spoken.
I only got a few more minutes before I gotta go get ready for my part-time job.
Yeah, we wouldn't be on for that much longer.
Yeah, my part-time job is in about half an hour. It'd be nice if you send some of these folks our way when
We
that
will.
time comes.
100%.
Cause
They want to know what the milkworm is,
I
Kiara.
was gonna say, but anybody that's coming out, I need them to understand we like to have fun.
Does the new person in the
Liam's
box
not
disagree?
requests.
Yeah. Does the new person that's in the box disagree? Do you guys recognize them?
No.
No.
Please only request if you disagree. Ops only currently, because we have a couple people on the panel that do agree, so we don't want to overwhelm it. We still want some space for the ops.
Yeah, I'm about to make my way and get myself situated beforehand.
Hi, Susie. Are you going to eat before?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm gonna eat. Y'all always yelling at me to eat. I know I don't like
it's important.
Eating is annoying. So
I know.
yeah.
Sometimes I feel that way. Sometimes I just wish I could take a pill.
Right. Like
No, I cannot disagree. Like, we usually don't disagree here, but I love eating. Eating is so
No, I
fun.
mean, I love it too. If someone prepared my meals and did all the cleaning afterwards, then sure, I would shovel it in my mouth all the time.
Like even then, chewing is just so much work.
What?
Y'all,
Like,
here's the
that's
thing. If there's a
seriously.
pill that women could ingest to make their lives easier, they would just ban that too. So we can't be talking about it online.
That's facts.
I do have some thank yous. Let me load up my PayPal.
Like, my cats can't decide if they're cuddling or like attacking each other. They're like both in the bed. They start licking each other and then they start biting each other and like bunny kicking each other in the face. I'm not really sure what's going on.
The bunny kicks are so cute.
They are. Well, they always do it to each other literally in the face. I'm like, y'all, this is not.
Oh, okay. So I gotta give we got a huge W in the chat. Please, huge W in the chat for Christian. Christian sent 75, so he cleared out the goal. He said, Dane Withers raid, hi from Norway. Hi, Christian. Thank you so much. Welcome. I hope you enjoy it here. I also have, I don't know if I said, yeah, I think I already said thank you to this person. Thank you, Kevin, for the $1 Cash App. Thank you, Alexia, for the $5 Cash App. I said thank you for what you do from a fellow Dem/Foster. We need more Fosters, so WU. And Santana sent over the 25 from Terry. Thank you so much, Santana, for facilitating that.
So, way to go, Christian, for being
Oh,
for
and
Norway
sorry,
and equality.
and Rahel sent $10 as well. Thank you so much. Well, yeah, he's probably like, yeah.
Here's my
It's
kitties
better for
not
us in Norway.
knowing if they want to cuddle or attack each other.
A lot of people were confused what a milkworm is, so if you're new here, a milkworm is a baby that is only interested in milk all day, every day, but is wrapped up in a swaddle, so it looks like a worm. Therefore, it's a milkworm.
Wait, if the milkworm gets sick, is it a milk germ?
Kristen, you are on
I know, I'm
you are on
cusping.
thin ice.
Krista, she gonna boot you in a second.
Also, we are still in the Tis the Live
Ow.
season contest. Right now, it's double the points. So if anyone wants to send one of the gingerbreads or like the Santa's Town, Merry Christmas, anything like that, it counts double the points right now. And there's not a lot of political TikTokers represented in these contests. So I really try to always participate as much as possible. Kristen and these dad jokes. I know. I told her that she's not allowed to make any dad jokes. Also, if you're new here, make sure you're sending your daily heart me. That helps push it out into the algorithm so we can get more ops.
I would like to correct the word of God over here. They are daddy jokes because I am a daddy, not a dad.
All right, y'all.
Happy
I
New
will
Year.
see y'all a little bit later in my neck of the woods.
Yeah, drop in the Discord. We are debating. We need ops though, friend. So Alex, are you an op? You want to come up? Thank you, Anna. Ren, drop in the Discord when you guys start, okay? So we can shimmy on over.
Heard you. I'll put it in there.
Oh, okay. Oh, this will be fun. He's on up.
At what cost?
What?
Ba, ba, ba.
Come on, I know you want to say it. Go for it.
I like when they just devolve to noises, though. That's fun.
Ba. Ooh. Ooh. Ba.
We'll have to sneeze.
They are not sending their best.
Oh man.
Not.
He usually comes up to tell me how like big and ugly my nose is. So
I replaced.
Hi.
hi.
How are you?
Good.
How's the contest going?
I'm not sure. I haven't really checked today. We're probably not great.
Why?
I don't know, because we just started this week yesterday.
Well, this is unacceptable. If we just started this week yesterday, it should at least be in the top 4. What are you guys doing?
We're very behind. That's okay. We'll try.
Where are the gifts? I don't even see them. Usually when they bring up the missions thingies, it's there, but it's not there. That's rude. Did you do your battles and stuff today?
No, not yet. I think I have to do 5, I think.
5 a day?
Yeah. I have to win 5 a day, yeah.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah, each week has gotten more complicated.
The dog is getting used to the new house and noises are scaring her.
Oh, pobrecita. Well,
Close to Disney. Huh?
oh, here's how our day is going so far. We started off early. Early afternoon was like lots of transphobia. Then it was kind of like a void for a while. And then it was guys who couldn't complete sentences but did have lots of pitch range. Then we got a raid, and then it's been like this.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a regular day.
Mm-hmm. Bobby.
Damn it, Bobby.
Oh, oops. Oh. Thank you, everyone that's still here from the raid that's tapping away.
Yay, Anna!
Thank you, Anna. You
Please.
are awesome.
Don't drop buttons.
Don't make me start bringing people up from the viewer list based on your profile picture. I can usually judge a MAGA from their profile picture.
Wiley got an invite from me, but he said no. He declined. Aw, buddy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's Dreidel. The distant meowing, yeah. That's my cat trying to lure me into feeding her more than she's supposed to get fed because she's on a diet. But she has trained me well.
Tortellini's like, feed me! Feed me!
That's so nice of you, Bella. But a lot of people talk about my nose. I'm not sure what the plan is. Like, I'm definitely not going to change it. So, like, y'all are better off just not looking at me, I guess.
I would only talk about it in prose and write you poetry, you beautiful mermaid goddess.
Have you gotten a fill yet on your lashes?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? I was going to say, they look gorgeous.
But this is like, my next fill is on the 7th. So this is like, I got them on the 24th. So this is like my favorite time. When I first get it, they're like super full. But I like them like when they start to.
So you're addicted to lashes now? You love it?
I do love it. It's made my life a bunch easier.
I've literally had mine on since I graduated high school. And the fact that I have to not have eyelashes for the first time in 4 years is going to make me throw up. L surgery, I guess.
Lee said they're called a wet mega set or something like that.
Wet lashes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds like the name of our sex tapes.
Kristen, you know my mom watches these.
Oh, you kind of no, you did set her up for that. I gotta give her some grace on that one. I'm sorry, girl. No, don't you? Are you gonna kick me?
No. You thought I was gonna kick you?
What up?
So for the newbies, like I've never gotten lash extensions until recently. I thought, for the holiday season, it might be nice to try it out. So I've done it like 3 times.
I got them for my grad photos, and I was like, I'll just get them this time, and I'm not gonna get them again.
Wow, selling stuff on TikTok. Yeah. Never would have guessed with the hair and the lashes. What are you talking about?
Blue hair.
What are we selling? What are we selling?
I'm selling souls that I've collected.
Entertainment? I don't. Hi, Turbo.
Yo, what's up? You want to talk about religion?
Nope. We want to talk about the background.
That shit's boring.
Sully, what's up?
Bye then.
Why did he request then?
I didn't.
Because men can't fucking read. I don't know.
Somebody added me. Why did I get added?
I'm not talking to you. I was talking to the person before.
Oh, sorry.
I added you because you made some fun commentary about, I think it was the one Alina actually already read out about, would have never guessed. So what's up with that?
What am I selling?
Oh, it was a fucking joke. Jesus.
Oh.
It was just the lashes and the hair. I was just trying to make a joke. If I could.
It's really funny, though. I hate to say that.
Are jokes supposed to be funny? I think so, right?
Was that a joke? Well, where's the joke?
Oh, God damn. You guys already...
I don't...
Oh, buddy.
Maybe I missed that? I don't...
Maybe you did. Maybe it was just over my head.
Can you all just read how Colton Narrowwood 8 just spelled savior?
The who?
This guy spelled savior S-A-V-Y-E-R.
No language.
And
I would like it better if you said Jesus is our Lord in Sawyer.
True. That'd be
Yeah.
good.
Jesus
As in
is
Sawyer
Lord
from
and
Lost.
I just prefer to call him Jesus.
Okay. Do you disagree with the background check?
But, well, women, or U.S. doesn't like women. Well, I do have to
Agreed.
disagree. We do love women.
Thank you, everyone that got that Lost reference.
Why do you disagree?
Well, you guys are hardworking people just like the rest of us.
Okay. And our labor is undervalued.
Thank you.
Well, I will agree there. You deserve an honest pay. And
we're not getting it.
Dishonest pay?
Well, all you can say is vote. That's all you can say on that one. Like, I'm not going to argue with y'all.
Okay. How does the U.S. like women, though? Like, I get that we're hard workers, but...
No, I love women, but...
Okay, are you the USA?
Yeah, well, yeah, I live in North Carolina.
You're not single-handedly the USA.
Who did I vote for? I didn't vote.
Oh, you didn't vote at all?
No.
Why not? With
Because
Tom,
it's all
with
one
that
big
Mark
complex.
Robinson dude?
No, it's one big complex that just takes my money. It doesn't matter if you vote one way or the other. They're going to take my money.
Okay, so you...
W. Bringer Payne for sending 5 subs. Thank you so much. If you got a sub
Believe it or
from
not,
Bringer
I'm
Payne,
actually
make sure you
anti-government.
are thanking them in the chat.
That's awesome.
Wait. Are you a sovereign citizen, Chuck?
I wish I could be. I would really hate... if I didn't have to pay taxes, I would be the happiest person on God's green earth.
So you don't think we should have license plates or licenses at all? Like, do you think the government should just stay the fuck out?
I believe the government should stay the fuck out of a lot of shit. I don't care what you do. I didn't know you till tonight. I was scrolling through and just made a comment.
Chuck, if you love women so much, can you tell me, what activism you've done for the lives of women to be improved? And what issues specifically you've tackled that women are facing?
Well, I haven't tackled anyone because I'm not a woman, and it's my place to stay out of it.
Well, you don't have to be a woman to help, address women's issues. That's not a prerequisite.
I am the one boy in a family of 3 women,
Okay,
and
your
I have a
proximity
daughter.
to women. Your
Why should I
proximity
be
to
an
women
activist
doesn't
for
prove that
y'all?
you like them. I'm asking you, if you like women so much, what have you done to make women safer or advocate for their rights?
Thank you so much, Anna, for sending 5 subs. That's
Okay.
amazing.
I'm going to tell you right now, you could walk into a gas station, be followed by a creeper guy, and you would walk up to me and be like, "Hey, how you doing?" I'd be like, "Hey, my name's Bob. What's up?"
That's never worked for me.
Well,
I'm asking,
it's happened to me I'm 42 years old, and it's happened to me about
Can
60
you tell me, any of the disparities? If you love women so much, I think you'd at least be attentive to, the way that women are marginalized. So can you tell me, beyond the wage
How
gap?
is a woman marginalized? They're
Yeah.
idolized.
Well, yeah, can you tell me, what... so women are idealized?
Yeah,
Sure, I'll tell you how women are marginalized. I'll tell you exactly how. Women are marginalized because
Never
of
mind, he dropped.
significant...
Big Leo Debates was in the request, and he dropped as soon as I added him up. That was weird.
Women are marginalized by significant disparities in our healthcare outcomes. Women are marginalized because often research on safety and even
Enjoy
just
your
medicine,
tacos.
research on safety and medicine for women is overwhelmingly not done. For example, crash test dummies are based on men's bodies and not on women's bodies, and that's why
because our bodies are bigger. So if we survive, you survive.
No. But the outcome of that, and it's not because you're bigger. That's not why it's done. It's just because men are seen as the default. And I'm going to explain to you how this is harmful if you just shut your mouth. So we can see that car crashes are more fatal to women as a result because we do have different anatomy, and car crashes do affect us differently. But that's not addressed because, again, car crash dummies and car safety is based off of male bodies, not female bodies. The lack of the gender wage gap, as we already discussed. The way that women are treated in politics.
Comrade, before we leave transportation, we have to note too that America is super, independent. So when we even look at our public transport systems in walkable cities, they are not outlined, or the archetypes aren't outlined for women's comfort either. So it's always around the 9 to 5 for male jobs. It doesn't have walkable sidewalks for people who have strollers. It's also not outfitted with breaking points for doctor's appointments and things that women typically have to also cover.
Thank you so much. I love the little confetti. It's so cute.
Right. So yeah, those are a few ways that women are marginalized. Like I would think if women are so idealized that there wouldn't be these significant disparities in how women are treated.
Okay, I could agree with that. So, which seat are we going to change for the women in the car? Are we going to change the driver's seat or the
It's not
passenger?
changing the seat. It's
Well,
also like testing crashes on women's bodies
yeah,
and
but you
making
have
Where
sure.
the
to.
airbags
Stop
are placed
talking.
and shit like that.
Yeah.
No, you
Like
have to.
also allow and making sure that cars are also safe for women
That's
and
what I'm
not just
saying.
making. Stop talking. And not just making sure that car crashes are safe for men.
That's what
Like
I'm
testing
asking.
on both male and female anatomies.
Can I ask you a question?
Also, the seatbelts for pregnant women are especially harmful. So, just another fun, even safety measures that are put out on top of the testing that's only done for men
So
actually harms pregnant women more.
I'm with that. I'm 100% with that. But are we going to change which seating? Like how?
Bro, I just told you.
No, I'm asking how we can change it. You told me what you.
Yeah, we can make sure that cars are safe for both male and female anatomies.
So okay, I'm telling you right now, I'm a 245-pound man.
Oh my God.
At 6 foot tall. How is the seatbelt going to fit?
Anywho, if we hit the goal for the gingerbreads, I will bring out Chairman Mao. And for those of you guys that don't know who Chairman Mao is, he is our leader.
True.
He is one of my foster kittens that might end up staying because I love him.
He does. He wears
but yeah,
hats.
He does wear hats. He loves hats and sweaters. So yeah, you're seeing emotes of him. So yeah, once we hit that goal, I'll bring Chairman Mao out. Mao.
Oh, did he just leave?
I think so. Yeah, he's the leader of the cult.
I think what they tend to forget too is men are still also more erratic in their driving. So women suffer far more injury, even though we don't receive the safety precautions.
Kira, you're hella annoying in the chat. Like you're lucky that the mods haven't muted you yet. Thank you, Bring Up Pain.
I don't know if you meant to send that one to me, but I appreciate it.
Just kidding.
Bella, do you disagree?
I actually just came on to say that you were not allowing that other individual.
Yeah. Is that so?
That must be Kira's friend.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, do you
That's a
disagree with
woman
the background?
mansplaining.
Hello. Nice to meet you. Hello.
Dean, is this your fault?
Hello.
Did we end up on a different FYP?
Hello.
Hi, do you disagree with the background?
Yeah, do you hear?
Yep.
Thank you.
Okay.
Why do you disagree?
How you need to ask me? I can answer for you.
Okay.
This is all you, Belle. This is all you.
You can question me. Okay, I can answer for you.
Okay. Please do.
Okay.
Do you agree with the background?
Background. Okay, moment please. I had to do for camera. Moment. It's fine. Yeah. Just moment, please.
All right.
Thank you, Bring Up Pain.
Interesting.
So we only need 6 more for Mao to come out. Maybe it's because I said Chairman Mao.
My finger is hovering over the camera icon.
Is it because I said Chairman Mao?
It might have been. Thank you for the corgi.
You're supposed to bark.
Thank you. All right, Jeb.
No. Hi, I'm sorry I cannot talk. That was an accident.
You said cancel. No.
But I love you guys so much. Thank you. I just love you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're so sweet.
That's so funny. When people come in,
Yeah,
they're like,
no, my favorite one's like cancel.
Yep.
Start converting our voices to full androids when we interface with that. So we'd be like, no.
You could be an android. What is it? A femoid? What is that guy say?
Fembot or Foid. Oh my god.
I thought it was a femoid.
Void's a ridiculous term.
You just request again when you're ready, because I'm just getting really weird vibes. But as soon as you're ready to talk, I'll let you right back up.
My Thickless is crying in the comments. Like, what are you doing?
Crazy. What do you mean you're in the request again?
Uh-oh. Oh my god.
I don't know. Okay, well let's see, I guess. There's nobody else. And uh-huh.
Oh my god, interfacing. Not the interfacing.
Alright, why do you disagree?
Sorry?
Why do you disagree?
I cannot do that. It's a screen. Yeah, the camera is a.
I can't. I don't think they know what's going on.
You're never gonna live that down. No, you're not. Interfacing. You just like interfacing with people, that's fine.
I'm never letting it go. Ever, 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 ever. It's my favorite thing now.
I forget how he used it, but like I will always remember that he used it. Comrade Theo Cola.
But yeah, y'all, if you disagree, hop into bulks. You guys really want to see Chairman Mao, and we have 2 minutes left in the gift goal.
Oh shit, there's only 2 minutes left? Damn.
Yeah, you're not gonna regret it, y'all. Like, I promise you, he is beautiful.
Drop some Chairman Mao emotes. I actually haven't bring him out at all. Oh. Dean, this is all your fucking fault.
I think this is also how Thickless interfaces typically.
Do we want to see how long he'll do it for?
It'll go on. It'll go on forever. Bringer of Pain, I understand. I totally understand.
Took it like this, what the misogynist would say.
Bringer of Pain, I'll tell you guys. Bringer of Pain sent a fuck ton. I don't know how many that is, but that's a fuck ton of those gifts.
Hello.
Oh, who sent one in instead?
Do you disagree with the background?
What is he dancing for?
Don't worry about him. Do you disagree with the background?
Okay. Alina,
yeah.
I love your lashes. That's all I just want to say. You're so pretty.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Facts do care about our feelings, damn it.
All friend, you support me. All friend, please one gift. You खाने के लिए no money, sister. All friend, please support me.
Keep dancing. Also, don't forget. So we have. I don't think we're gonna make it, but like, we're kind of close. But it's double the points right now for the contest. So.
Oh, I'm just gonna. Yep. Keep dancing. I don't know why you stopped.
That's terrible, though.
Can somebody send him a rose at least?
Something.
Okay, there we go.
Hi,
That's good.
I don't disagree with the background, but I just really like your.
You sound really young.
Yeah, but I think they were gonna say something nice.
Oh no, sorry.
That's Belle's fault. She's mean.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to get left again.
Hate children.
True. I won't even deny it. Hi Max.
Oh, Rosie, I'm sorry. Thank you, Bringer of Pain.
Bringer of Pain.
Listen, I know we didn't hit the goal, but we got close enough, so I'll bring out Mao because you guys were good sports. Especially, this is for Bringer of Pain, especially in Ariel, because I know they sent a bunch. Why is he still dancing? Because he got 28 coins, and maybe there's music on his end.
I don't think there is.
Huh. All right, let me bring out Chairman Mao. Why didn't you guys see Chairman Mao?
Yeah, Max, do you disagree? Max, you're live. Do you disagree? All right. I'm gonna take that as a no. All right. Oh.
My God, not us being flips. Okay, guys, baby friends. So I'm like, that's crazy.
W for jacket.
All people friend support me. You खाने के लिए no money, sister. All people friend support. Please.
W.
You all people friend support me. You खाने के लिए no money, please people friend.
No.
I gotta get a sweater.
Also a hat. Please a hat.
You my family best group.
Wow. Thank you, Butterbread. I think I'm pretty sure Lena said thank you.
You my family best group. All friend, you my family best group. Best group.
So who did I misspell?
Butterbread was just saying I like your hair. That's what I was gonna say. I love that there's no music. Good for him, honestly. I wish I could dance like that.
Hi, so I
Max,
didn't answer the
how old are
question,
you?
so can I?
How old are you?
17.
Okay, bye. You can't be
He
here.
likes his little sweater. Watch, you're just gonna see how he goes straight to sleep because he likes his little sweater.
You need to be over 18. He's dancing to the music in his head, and I love that for him. The fur coat is killing me. It's so cunty. Can we get a hat?
How's anyone supposed to like compete with Mal though? This is unfair.
When y'all is this or Dancing Pickle better? For those who know.
Dancing Pickle.
Yes.
Immediate freaks.
Amazing. Truly a work of art.
This
Pickles do dance.
Oh my god.
Bro, he's moved. Look, he's shaking ass, bro. Good for him.
Shake that ass, bro, and let me see what you got.
All right. Oh.
Do the pickle dance with him? You don't have to tell me twice.
Dance battle. Yup. Oh, he's matching it too. Oh, yep. That's what the fuck is that?
Make it rain.
Damn,
you gotta,
no, you gotta get those gifts up now. Like, look at him matching it. That's so.
Fuck it up.
I
think somebody Mr. Thomas. Somebody said Mr. Thomas to come sing while they dance, and I feel like that's.
Wow, it's a pickle. Oh my gosh! Now we're in a competition, a dance battle.
I feel like the no music is probably the best part here. Actually.
Look at Kristen.
Music, please. One music.
One music. Okay. I got it. Don't you all worry.
Cool.
Oh, what should I put on? Chat, what do you think? Song requests? I'm thinking maybe like Blue Bada Beat. You know?
I would go with Hips Don't Lie by Shakira, but that's just me.
That's good.
I'm just a cookie.
That's good. Actually, you know what?
Pickle's getting tired.
I have a good idea. Okay. All right. Let me just. One moment. It's coming.
Everlong is not a dancing song.
Just getting an ad. Gotta get the ad to go away. All right. Okay. Some classical opera.
Why do you like this?
Big screen. 1 minute big screen.
Oops. I do need to do, ooh, maybe I'll do this. Oh, never mind. Okay, so I need to win 5 battles. I need to do 5 battles, and then we're gonna go over to Erica's live. So I have to win 5 battles for the contest, and it gives me like extra bonus points. So this is the part where we pick weird. We end up co-hosting with some weird ass people, unless Erica wants to. Well, maybe Erica will. Someone tell Erica to accept my request. She declined me. I'll try Mr. Thomas. I was jealous of the skills. Mr. Thomas, you want to do some battles with me? I have to win 5 battles.
Sure.
You like my dance skills?
Yes.
Or is this better? Howdy. What's wrong?
I'm just trying to log in TikTok on my computer and it's not working.
Yeah. Look, the mustache is on him. All right, so we got to tab the screen, share the live. No, wrong thing. Tap the screen, send small gifts to help activate the double the points. Again, I'm in the Christmas contest, so once we hit the 2 times bonus points or 3 times bonus points, sending the Christmas gifts, anything from the gingerbread to the Santa's, whatever it's called, Merry Christmas, crusty Christmas cookie, whatever it's called, will be quadruple the points because it'll be double here, and then we're in the double time for the contest. So I don't think I'm going to do all 5 matches right now, but I might do like 2 or 3 at least. Abby, you wish Nadine was here. Yeah, he had a vibe. He definitely had a vibe. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. Oh, maybe I'll put some music on. So we need 5 different people to send just a rose, just something small. And that'll help activate the 2 times the points.
Not even worth it.
So we got 40 seconds for double the points now. Anything you guys send will be double the points. If you send a Christmas gift, it'll be quadruple because we're in the double bonus period. Can you guys hear the music? Thank you, Parkers. I love that he's purring.
Okay, you know what? This is gonna piss me.
Thank you, Ariel. Thank you, DG. Thank you, Carol. Go, lady. Go, Carol. Rawr. Thank you, Ariella. Why are you purring? Like, this cat is so chill. Thank you, Linz. Thank you, Teresa. He's like purring to the music. What's up, Paul?
Hi, everybody. Sorry, I'm like so
okay.
focused on this. Like,
that's okay.
Not working.
You're setting up your new computer?
Yeah, I'm trying to log into all my stuff on here, and it keeps telling me my password is wrong. I'm like, it's my password for the past 5 years. How could it possibly be wrong? I mean, I regularly update and change my passwords weekly, daily. I might just give up.
Look at Mal's got a better shimmy than me. What are you looking at me smiling? This cat loves me. Look at he's looking at me. Look at the camera. Don't look at me. Look at the camera. He has no stage presence. I don't know. What is Willie talking about in the chat? I don't understand what's going on with Willie. Kristen, I'm going tomorrow to take the cats that didn't make it. So I'm going to swing by the office to ask. Oh, okay. That's right. Whatever. It's supposed to be a remix. Thank you, Parkers, Ariel, Teresa, Ariella, Carol, DG, Linz, Kristen, Defense Trans, Skylar.
Thank you, Moo, Melissa, Abby, T-Bone Future, John Bros Lady, Scholar, and
I know you're stressed, so we can maybe do one more so that you can.
I give up. I was already in a bad mood, so this just pissed me off more. So.
Look at him. Get it, Mal. Get it, Mal. He's like falling asleep.
And this doesn't work. The fan and the light.
This cat sleeps all day. Okay, so we need 5 gifts. So it can just be like 1 rose. Oh, bless you. You just sneezed on me. Thank you for that.
2 more people. 2 more people.
Target reached. Yay! So then it'll tell you guys when it's the bonus points. Anything you guys send right now will be double the points. Don't forget, y'all, I have to win this. So I have to win 5 of them. So thank you, Ariel, for the bonus points in the contest. Thank you, Parkers. Thank you, Mackenzie.
Oh my gosh, you found that. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Carol. Thank you, Kristen.
Okay.
Thank you for the hugs.
I have ordered multiple things and it's still not here. My merch is still not here. My stuff from your Etsy shop is still not here. My debit card that said arrived is still not here.
Question, did you put the right address?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
Well, I texted you the right address.
No, I know, but like, what if that was not the right address?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I think so. Pretty sure.
It would be suspicious though if not things didn't arrive. The thing for the Etsy shop should be like if it's not there by Friday, like that's a problem. Okay. 'Cause I send it before the holiday. No.
I don't know my zip code though. Hold on. Oh shoot. I don't know if I legally live here yet, so if I sign up for this, fucking hate moving, bro. I hate this whole situation. Everything that's happening.
I don't blame you. This is a nice playlist.
Thank you. Okay, this chair is not gonna work. My back is on fire.
I'm waiting to see how long until she notices.
It's hot. I need to, you know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna look for. My back cracked as I stood up. Oh, okay. You just
No offense, but yikes. This is my Backstreet Boys. This is my AJ from Backstreet Boys.
Maybe. I guess because I have gotten mail sent here, and I've been here for like 2 months now already. What was I looking for? Oh, okay. Wait, it's not in the garage.
Paul, I think we're gonna try.
Oh, it is? Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna try to find my massage chair. Where are my shoes? So that I can actually have my back just like needed. I need that. Need it.
Big W Parkers, Ariel, Teresa, Bridget, Kristen, Ariella, DG, Carol, Mackenzie,
Mary,
and Abby.
Magnolia, Melissa, Mackenzie, Glow, Leah, Heathen, Abby, Ravi, and Ariella. Appreciate y'all.
He is the mascot. You down to do one more?
Yeah.
Okay.
Goodness,
Taz. Yes. I think we're gonna try. We're gonna try to keep. We're gonna try to keep them. They let us. All right. So do tapping the screen, sending the roses, and don't forget, y'all. I'm in the holiday contest, so the holiday gifts are quadruple points if you wait until the double round. I know. I love him too. I'll be right back.
hope this still works. It wouldn't be the craziest thing in the world if it didn't.
Okay, this filter's freaking me out.
Okay, let's see if...
All right, so we're gonna get the bonus mission. Oh my gosh, y'all, 3 times the gifting points. I haven't seen that shit in like a week or longer. So it'll be 3 times plus the double points for the holiday stuff. So let's see what the bonus thing's gonna be. So we just need 4 different gifts. So like 4 roses on each side. Are you prepared, Parkers?
Just 4 different gifts.
Dude, 3 times the gifts is crazy.
What did I do with it?
Why is this cat like he's so chill? Thank you, JJ. All right, so we got 38 more seconds. So if anything you send will be double the points, but obviously the Christmas gifts are going to count towards the Christmas contest. So the gingerbread, the Santa's, whatever, Merry Crusty Christmas. Don't do magic. Will be 3 times 5 or whatever. Thank you, Parkers. Thank you, Parkers. Thank you, Taz.
Okay, we're at
3
times 15. She doesn't have to win by that much.
Thank you, Parkers. Thank you, Mackenzie. Thank you, Parkers. Yeah. Thank you, Dark Nurse. Thank you, Kristen. Oh my gosh, you guys killed it. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you, JJ.
Let's see if this works.
Oh, you got a crab.
Oh, thank you.
Crickety crickety crab. Look at him. He's so sweet.
Oh, maybe.
The thing is, Mal, at night, he gets the zoomies. But he does know when I'm sad. When I'm sad, he's super sweet.
Okay, hold on.
Are you gonna stay live after this?
I mean, I could do one more battle.
It's up to you. I know Erica's live, so whenever I finish, I'm gonna send a raid over there. What is going on? Oh, you just disappeared into your background. That's weird.
I have my massage chair. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You can't see this. He's too young for this.
Yeah, this is what I needed. Hold on, can I make it harder? Turn on the heat.
Thank you, Tristan. Who's clipping this?
There we go.
That's gonna be a sound on TikTok. There we go.
That's what I needed, though, bro. I needed it just like I've been in so much pain.
When was the last time that you changed your mattress?
I've been on so many different mattresses in the past year. That sounds wrong. Because my mattress and then
It seems like a private moment.
Javon's mattress. Javon's mattress is really hard and it's fairly new. I think he's only had it like a year.
Yeah, because usually it's the mattress is the issue. I'm due for a new mattress. I gotta get a new one.
The issue was that I got pregnant and then my daughter broke my bones.
Oh. Well, they don't sell those on Temu. Have you ever tried, and I know it's annoying when people give you suggestions when you're not asking for it, but have you ever tried like inversion stuff?
What do you mean by that?
Like after my car accident, like one of the things that helped me out a lot was I got like I went to a chiropractor obviously, but I got like those TENS units that do like the zzz around your muscles, like it like makes your muscles contract. So it helps like with healing, but if it's not muscles, then that's not an issue. But as far as like I got an inversion table and you kind of like hang at an angle upside down and it helps like decompress your spine and shit.
For me, it's both. It's like the muscles around my joints were weakened, and then my joints themselves hurt, and my back hurts, and my hips hurt, and my pelvis hurts, and everything just.
An inversion table might actually help you. I found one for not that expensive on Amazon a while back. All right, W. Parker's Ariel, Kristen, Corey, DG, JJ, Dark Nurse, Taz,
Mackenzie,
Teresa, and Mackenzie.
Well, Future, Don't Marry, and Heidi. Can I win one?
Yes.
Okay. This is really weird to do online, but listen, I needed it. Okay, I was gonna rage.
And then after this, we're gonna go raid Erica's live. Let me put Mal back.
Ooh. Can I get wait. I know we have to do like the roses in the beginning so that we can get 2 times gifting, but then when we do, I want to see the gifts because I want like a holiday one. Let me see which one I want. I want like a big one. Let's see. Ooh, could I get Santa Town? I want a Santa Town, but at the 2 to 3 times gifting. I want a Santa Town. If anyone has it, a Santa Town would be awesome. Thank you, Parkers. Ooh. Maybe I need to get closer so it doesn't keep falling. There we go. How loud is the chair? I could sit here forever. You don't even hear the chair? Okay, cool. Okay, we need 8 people, 8 different people to send a rose. 8 different people to send a rose. Okay, 3 more people, 2 more people, 1 more person. 1 more person to send a rose. Yes, we did it. Slay.
Wow, they give us a lot of time for this one.
They did.
Usually it's like 30 seconds. All right, so we want Mr. Thomas to win this one. Obviously, it doesn't have to be that big of a win, but like, I'm just kidding.
You won by 13K last time.
It's because of the contest. They're just trying to help with the
Okay, 2 times gifting. It's time to send all the big gifts.
We love Mr. Thomas.
Yes. He's still wearing his, I don't know if you were there for it.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
He's still wearing his tinfoil hat.
So terrifying. Holy shit. What the heck was that?
It was a Santa town.
I've never gone to Santa Town.
W Santa Town.
I want to see that.
It's so pretty.
Shut up. Thank you, Siobhan.
It's the best. Thank you. Thank you.
I have the Harkers? Okay, maybe I have.
Ooh, the panther. Thank you.
I probably have. All the Christmas gifts are blending together. I should not have braided this. My hair is not healthy enough for braiding.
It's not.
No. I was just bored.
The guy last night who thought the mannequin head was your boyfriend. Oh my god.
Oh yeah. I was doing a puzzle and I just remember like being like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Is he real? Is he for real? Like
I literally almost pissed myself. Okay.
And then he had the door open and Jovan was like, because I forget, what was he saying? Something about like
he was like, why isn't his mouth moving?
No, he said something about like racial something, whatever.
Oh yeah, I'm pro biracial. That's what he said.
Yeah.
I'm pro biracial.
And Joanne was like kicking his head through the door.
Oh my god, that was wild.
Parker's, I don't do a lot of hair masks because I don't have patience. But I do like the K18 treatments and stuff like that. I'm due for a haircut. That's another issue. Like, your girl's due for a haircut.
Could I get an even 22K coins?
Walter White says that he destroyed you in a debate.
Who did?
Walter White.
Walter. Was that the guy who didn't know that natural and naturally occurring in humans, or that human nature and natural were the same thing? He kept arguing with me for like an hour, or like half an hour, whatever, for a long ass time, that natural does not mean occurring naturally in people.
Wow.
He really tried to do that. It was crazy.
All right. Thank you, Siobhan, Carol, Abby, Corey, Becky, DG, Knock Dreams, Real Man, Ava, and Shebe.
Thank you, Parker's, JJ, Kristen, Teresa, Ethan, Mackenzie, Ariel, Heidi, Taylor, and Lily, and everybody else who contributed. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Are we going to Erica's house?
Yeah. Everyone that's here, let's go do, just say Alina and Mr. Thomas raid.
Yes.
And we'll go over to Erica's live with Erica and Ren. All right. Bye, y'all.